sa amin din. Yes, a very warm welcome to you, ladies and gentlemen. So we are back at again to a different stage today. So I think we managed to complete our group stages from the previous games here as well. So now we are back again to our Group E stages of the tournament. So I think I think IronSide would be busy for the moment, and I'd be the caster for today. So
හලෝ මේ මගේ නෙට්වර්ක් ප්‍රොබ්ලම්ද නැත්තම් මොකක්ද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? හලෝ මාව ඇහෙනවද? මාව ඇහෙනව නේද කමින්?
right. Yes. Marshang, can I get the group stages on the Discord? Yes. Yes. So, guys, thank you very much for joining here. And I'm extremely sorry for the technical problem. That was something from my end. So, very warm welcome to you, ladies and gentlemen. So, we are back at it again on our dynamic raid Group E stages, and I think we'll be looking into the match shortly. Martin, what is live? What overlay is live? Is it the game overlay or the group stages overlay? Yeah, okay, thank you very much. We've got RX Crypto on my side here. Hello, Crypto.
Thank you Baseplate for the introduction, and it's we can see the Team CB Yasnaya. I think you can continue with the hosting.
Yes, definitely. So we've got RX Crypto from our Recursion X crew. So these guys are the strategic partners of the Dynamic Raid 2021. And thank you very much for Crypto. Thank you very much, Crypto, for being a part of this. And also, guys. One more thing. So I think this is the Erangel match. This is the first match for today for the Group E stages, and we've already got a couple of teams just firing each other, firing themselves off, and we've got 16 teams with a total of I think 16 teams with a total of 60 something players. I'm not sure because it's quite not visible. So we've got team number 18. We've got 7C. We've got Mess 4K Panther. I think Mess 4K Panther is also playing. And we've got 7C Rootex here as well from team 7C, that is team number 18. So I think we are looking into a lot of good. We are looking into a lot of good fights. And so, Crypto, did you play in the previous stages or?
නෑමසං මං ගොඩක් ස්ටේජස්වල ප්ලේ කරන්න මං මේ දස්ස පොඩක් retired player කෙනෙක් විදිහට ඉන්නේ
Right,
field
right,
එකේ.
right.
So I have a lot of experience about how players play,
Yeah,
and
nice, nice.
let's see how I think I can give a lot of tips for the new players who are watching the live stream as well.
Perfect, bro. Perfect. Good. That is actually like very helpful, guys. So today we've got our strategic from our strategic partners. We've got our ex crypto from our Recursion X team. So I think he'll probably have much more insight on the game, and we'll be looking into more. We'll be looking into more strategies, and we'll be looking into all these teams, and just we'll try to decipher all these strategies used by each team, because this is none other than dynamic raid after all. So this is gonna be something. This is gonna be one of the most, like, I think it is one of the wait, hold on. Yeah, yes, hold on. I'm not sure I can hear my own. I can hear my own noise shape. Yeah, thank you. So guys, we've got team CB here. So we've got Code Blacks, we've got Atom Dream, we've got Rexless there as well, and Sudhir is also gone as a casualty. So I think each of these teams are just trading themselves off and not looking for a fight just yet, but trying to spray off a couple of shots there towards Rat 2 Simple. We've got Rat 2 Simple versus CB Atom's team. That is going to be Code Blacks for you. And it's going to be quite intense. Can we look at the map for a couple of seconds? Yes, thank you very much. And could we just zoom out? Yes. So I think Crypto would agree that a lot of teams are just outside the zone, and they'd still have to look into moving into the zone. So would you think that moving into the zone right now would be a good idea, or they should just wait off and let the zone cool down, and these teams should just rotate and hold on to a proper position so they just could move in to the zone easily?
I
Crypto.
think that they just usually have a common landing zone in every tournament, and they have that fixed point. They just usually land there. And once the first zone is marked, they will try to use their usual rotation paths. I mean, if players are usually aware about competitive matches, you can easily track how these teams rotate, because they usually have a fixed place of landing, and they will usually travel in fixed paths to rotate into the zone. So I think that will be a good competitive advantage for new teams as well, if they can gather information about the enemy teams, how they rotate and stuff. And on your question, I think for the teams who are usually taking an edge play approach, they can take some more time just to loot and move on to the zone later. And for the teams who are trying to capture the center, I think it's they should move on to the zone right now.
Yeah. So just like that, guys. So that is exactly what's happening. So there is so much more to a game. There is so much more to these games than that what meets the eye. Because it may seem simple, but everything is pre-planned and well executed way before each of these teams compete in the tournament. So they have a specific drop location, just like our crypto said. So just like that, everything's pre-planned, and we've got Team 2D. We've got Team 2D fighting off. I think that will be team number 7. We've got Team 2D. Yeah. So we'll be looking into that. I think they are sort of pressuring in team number 13, and this is quite a nice strategy as well. If I think Crypto would agree that if we could say that team number 7 is just they're just rotating. They're just rotating around towards their path. I think they're just going into a compound. They're just probably looking for a compound to just solidify and hold up their zone and just fight in. What is
and
it, bro?
Masang Othana Podda Baluat, you can see that they are usually rotating off the roads and off the compound, so that they don't usually get knocked when they're driving. Plus, they got a good weave as well. When they are going in high altitudes, they can get a proper weave. They can gather more information, how they can rotate into the next zone and so on.
Yeah, just like that. And also, I think they'd be rotating in separate vehicles here as well, so that would like reduce the chance of them getting ambushed if there is an issue of some sort. So the rotation would be possible, but at the end of the day, they'd meet in a one specific position. So they'd just be scouting around for now. And I think a lot of teams are just outside the zone, and they'd have to move inside the zone quite soon as well. As you can see, the zone is on the way. So we've got team number 10 here. We've got Mess, Apex B, we've got Apex, and we've got Witcher YT alongside Mess, 4K Panther, and Gage YT is also here. So we got Maximus, we got a Maximus Sports team right there as well. So looking into it, we've got quite the reasonable amount of teams. I think we've still got 16 teams remaining with a total of 59. Total of 59 players. I think the number of teams hasn't decreased yet. And most of them are just focusing on moving inside the zone here as well, and just looking in for those survival points without being very aggressive right from the start. So this is quite different. This is quite different from what we saw in the morning, because most of these teams they are looking in. They are looking in for those rotations besides initial fights. So we'll be looking into that quite soon as well. And I think we've got a couple of teams here. They're just holding in the higher grounds, and it's quite different when you look into it. Like, when you look into a tournament like this, it's quite different. Everything is quite different, because how each of these teams play is gonna. We got IronSide here, so we got IronSide here, and we've got RX Grumpy. So this is, if anyone's wondering where IronSide went off to, and why the screens on my left and the right is empty, are empty. So this is where he went. We got IronSide here, RX Grumpy, RX Sinbad, and also RKZZ Coffee. And those are pretty much the team. So I'm pretty sure Crypto is aware of most of these teams that are here. So what would you say, Crypto? Like, is there like a specific team? Like, do you have a bias or something like that, or like, do you think that this team would have a better chance in winning this round? It's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. Like, you could just say it.
I've seen how these teams perform in almost all competitive matches that that takes place locally, and I think there's a good chance for NA Code Blacks getting qualified for the top 8, and even Team Irons is also a good team. They have been practicing for this, playing scrims and all. I have noticed them, and let's see how it goes. Even Team LND, we have a lot of competitive teams here. I think Group B is quite a tough group.
Yeah. Definitely. So that is exactly what we are looking into, guys. We are looking into. I think since this is, I think team number 4 is on a ambush. They are getting nades and all sorts of probers thrown in towards team number 4 here. That is coming up from team number 18. That is a 7C team. We've got HTTPS, and I think most of these names are very familiar. And we've got team LND, and they're just holding in the ground there as well. I'm pretty sure. I think Garcia is quite isolated at the moment. I think he was just scouting around, and he got ambushed by team number 18. But however, his team is just making it to him right on time, just to make sure that they would, like, fight against in any sort of unnecessary engagement or result in a casualty, to stop them from resulting in a casualty there as well. So that is teamwork after all. So we've got team number 4 rushing in as fast as they can, and just trying their best to get an angle of team number 18. And also we can see team number 11 there as well, quite far away from team number 11. So I mean team number 18, quite far away from them as well. So they might ambush anytime soon here as well. So that is quite interesting to watch. So we've got most of these teams. I think we've still got 16 teams here. The initial fights have not been dealt with. So we've got Sacha getting knocked off by General. I think yes, team number 4 is already here, ladies and gentlemen. They are getting sprayed off by 7C as well. Root X is not just giving up yet. So he's gonna get sprayed off, and team number 18 suffering a lot of knocks there, and Team Rat just trying to push them up very, very aggressively, and Kasha just confirming the kills there as well for Sachi, and that's a full squad wipe, I'm assuming. Yes, it is, and that's a total of 3 kills secured for team number 4. That is team LND facing off very well, and as you can see, I think Team 11 is closing in as well. But on the other side, not yet, not just yet. That is not a full squad vibe. I think Rotex is still alive. I'm sorry, my apologies. I think Rotex is still alive. He's get naded off quite easily, and team number 11. What would you think, Crypto? Would they, team number 11 interfere, or would they just move out into the zone, or
I think it's much better. I think they're trying to get the knocks by being third party, and I think they're trying to get the knocks. And I don't think they will go into a rush because the area is quite open, and they're trying to get angles. I think I can see them
Right.
rotating around the compounds, trying to get some knocks.
Yes. So we've got team number 11, we've got team number 4, and we've got team number 18, and it's gonna be a 1v3 situation between 1v4 situation. Actually, it's gonna be a 1v4 situation between Root X and team LND. So is it a 1v3? I'm not sure. I think it's a 1v3. And I think Root X is gonna go off right just like that, and that's gonna be a full squad wipeout with a total of 4 kills secured with a casualty there. I think General going off called, and we've got a casualty there as well. So that's gonna be a total of 4 team kills for team LND, and we'll be looking into the rest of the teams as well. I think LND is already aware of team number 11 being around them, so they're just gonna give a couple of sprays, and as you can see, team 11 is just moving inside the zone very quietly. So we've got team number 7 here. We've got team 2D. They're just looting up, I think, shelter area, and they've got quite a considerable amount of loot as well, quite extra actually. He's like, I got a level 3 helmet here, and I'm like, I have one, and then they just in a sort of a argument there. මට තියෙනවා බා උඹ වෙන එකෙක්ට දීපන් kind of argument. So I think KBI is on the way. අඩෝඩ මට නෑ මට දීපන්. KBI is on the way. So we've got team number 7 right there, guys. So we've also got team number 8. I think Raven was Raven. We've got a DCG team. We've got Decent Gaming there as well. So I think they were in a bit of a they sort of were. I think they were trading off earlier. I saw a couple of kill messages. They were trading off, but at the moment nothing is happening for any of these teams right now in this match. So could we just look into the map for a couple of seconds? Thank you. Yes. I think most of the teams are. I think almost every team is inside the zone. So what do you think, Crypto? Like, they have. I feel like they have enough space just to deal off for now. But when the next zone comes, it's gonna be quite packed up inside the zone. As you can see, 15 teams are there, right?
Yeah, and Matsang map එක බැලුවම අපිට පේනවා about 5 teams are competing for the center, and about only about 6 teams are rotating around the edge. So I think it's a good advantage for edge teams because it's not much crowded around the edges, and it's gonna be tough for the teams competing for the center because it's gonna be crowded in the center in the next few zones, and the edge teams have a good opportunity to rotate into the zone because the edge is not crowded.
Oh, right, I see. So that is exactly what's happening, and it's quite interesting to watch here as well because we've got quite the teams here as well. So it's gonna be a ride. It's gonna be I think Team Raven is just spraying off team number 5 here. Team number 5, that is gonna be WGSLDR. I think another Soldiers crew. I think they already played here. I think we had another Soldiers team in the previous group set as well. That was Group D, I suppose. So we had them here as well, and we'll be looking into more content. I think yes, team number 8 is team number 5 has decided to rage war on team number 8, and we've got we can see, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, throwables going in. We'll be getting a better angle. Yes, perfect, and we'll be seeing a fight. As you can see, DCG Ziz, I guess he's got a different, very unpredictable angle there, and he'll be quite far away from the rest of his 2 teammates. And Nate's coming in, and that's a very well placed Nate coming out from SLDR Snake. That's very well placed, and that was coming out from a long distance there as well. So there goes Podda and Raven coming in for the Raven coming in as well. I see more nades coming in, and would a revive be possible? SLDR Batman going down as well. So we'll be looking in for a revive for the moment. So team number 5 would just go for the revive and just wait for another knock, I guess. I think Snake is trying to looking for a different angle, whereas SLDR Marsh and Batman, both of them trying to get a proper angle, just smoking off the openings and trying to get inside team number 18, I suppose. We'll be looking into, yes, we've got team number 5's view. So what do you think, Crypto, when considering team number 8 and team number 5? Like, I feel like team number 5 is showing more aggression, yeah?
Yeah, I think team number 8 should have posted a scout, somewhere high, in a high altitude, so that they can spot the flanking teams. I think they have done a little bit of a mistake, so they are getting flanked, and they couldn't spot them in time, and that's what happens when you are camping in a compound. When you are unaware about your surroundings, you can get easily not naded off and get wiped out.
Yeah. So I suppose it's gonna be quite a while. It's gonna be quite a while. So we've got team CB at it again with a nice Car 98 shot, and we'll be looking into team frag anytime soon. Team Fort Blacks actually. So we'll be looking into it anytime soon. We've got CB Atom, CB Grim, CB Reckless there as well. And I think Sudhir was going out cold from the very beginning. So we got them pressuring in team number 21 with a couple of shots more. Reckless going in with the Car 98 there, trying to get a couple of shots, trying to peek him, trying to jiggle peek him with a couple of shots. So, and also LND Garcia on the other side taking off. I think team LND and team SLDR are at it again. Raven's team, yes. Yep. I think Podda's the last active player remaining, so he's gonna get a couple of shots played in, and he's gonna go out with the TP and get sprayed off just like that by SLDR Batman. Very close combat. That was a very close combat fight. I think team number 5 managed to deal with that with 0 casualties, so they'll be getting all the revives there as well. And also team FN with another fight. We'll be looking at that quite soon as well. Yes. Yes, we've got Team FN here, FN Clutch, FN Loki, and also Killer Dinky here as well, alongside Dapsara. So we've got them as well. And for CA Alpha, with they're facing off Killer Dinky. Could we look into Killer Dinky's area? I think, yes, the third member of the current team we are watching. So we'll be looking into that area as well. So I think Team 4B Blaze. No, it's fine. We got team number 11 here. We got team number 22 just moving inside the zone, and team number 11 is quite close to them as well. So moving into the zone is gonna be okay for now, and but team number 11 is very close to them as well. So I think Crypto, most of these teams are just on their way to the zone. So
yeah, I think a few of the teams will get wiped on their way, and most of the teams who are confident about their gameplay will try to compete the center, and we can already see that team RX have captured the center for now, and let's see how it goes. I think they will have to face a lot of rushes, because there are many confident teams. I can see that good teams who have competed in competitive locally, I think probably they will rush to the center and try to capture the center to get that advantage.
So as you can see, team number 5 is just off the edge of the there's a sort of a slight slope, so they're taking cover from that, and they're quite open to team number 4. So CB Atom with nice knock towards TR Manu. So we'd be looking to team Cornflakes anytime soon now. So we can see IronSide taking a couple of shots there with the Car 98, trying to get that couple of knocks. It's gonna jiggle them out, and Rat2 Simple getting a couple of shots by team IronSide. So we've got our missing streamer there, and also we've got team number 4 getting sprayed by them. So and also we'll be looking into team Cord Blacks because I think team Cord Blacks, yes, that is gonna be, yes, team number 3, team Cord Blacks. Yes, we've got Cord Blacks here with a total of 2 kills secured for them, and I think they are trying to get they're getting pressured by team number 7. That is a 7C team, I suppose. I'm not sure. It's not quite clear. No, it's a 2D team actually. So we've got them as well, and they'd be in it here right now. So I think we've got a total of 13. We've got a total of 13, and Killer Dingy getting knocked off, and team number 11 and team number 22. This is exactly what I was expecting. Team number 11 was just outside the zone when team number 15 was moving into it. So this would have been such a common, yes. And getting sprayed off by Doomsuse, getting sprayed off by another team. This is so many. I think it's quite hard to keep track on because so many teams. Just the single opening to move inside the zone is what it takes for all these teams to like fight. So I think a lot of third parties are happening at the moment, aren't I? Isn't it like crypto?
Yeah, it's hard to track.
Yeah,
I think it's about 5 teams fighting at that spot, and
that's simple of me.
yeah. I think
I
it's
think,
not crowded in the center. There is much more chance that the center is surviving than the edge for now. Let's see how it goes on.
Exactly.
So
we've got team 2D here as well, getting sprayed off by FN Loki. FN Loki getting a couple of sprays in. He's gonna get knocked off, and his team might just give him. Yes, he's gonna get the revive quite soon. And team number 7 not giving them time and trying to push in, but gonna get sprayed off. He's gonna get sprayed off by team. I'm not sure if it's team IronSide or team number 22, but probably team number 11. He's gonna get a couple of sprays in, and he's gonna spray back. And Doomsuse trying to go back, and he got distracted. That was exactly the kind of distraction I think team number 11 needed. So there goes. I'm not sure what exactly is happening because I think I see Rat2 Simple, I see LND fighting, I see team IronSide as well. I think most of these teams are playing very, very good. So just like Crypto said, it's probably the teams he predicted. They're doing really, really well. And most of the kill messages we see are based on their teams as well. So we've got Killer Dinky with a couple of nice nades and team number 7 struggling. And they're getting pushed by team number 22 at the same time. So we'd be looking into that team number 7. I think Cyrus is being the last man standing for team number 7. So he goes down as well, and that's a full squad wipeout. But he's going to get third-partied by team number 22. He's going to get third-partied by team IronSide. So yes, that is exactly, not IronSide, exactly team number 11, I think. This is going to be pure aim. And Team Seals, I guess. We got Godzilla's Seals and Doom Seals there as well. So they're going to get sprayed up by team number 11. And team number 30 trying to make a run for it, but does not manage. CRX Sano gets knocked off, and he's going to get left aside. And his team, I think one of his teammates made... he jumped off. He probably jumped off. Something must have went wrong. I'm not sure. And we can see IronSide spraying into the air. Some bug. So we've got I think Crypto, we've got the teams that you predicted might end up in the final zone. We've got them exactly where we needed them, I think. And IronSide with a couple of knocks there as well, with a nice carnated shot actually towards Agent Suraj. What do you have to say about IronSide and his sniping skills?
I've known him from like season 2 in the game, so it's like 1.5 years, and he's been always playing the sniper role in his team. So I think he's quite confident with his skills, and just by looking at the zone, the field is open and it's like a free fall for him. I think it's gonna be a lot of headshots.
A lot of headshots, exactly. So no compounds in the open. So I think it's gonna, just like Crypto mentioned, it's probably gonna be open area, open field. So the best thing would be to get higher grounds, and just hold on a specific angle without I think the middle wouldn't be I think holding on the middle is not the best idea at the moment. Because Crypto, because I think they might get ambushed from all sides possible.
If you can use all the resources like the trees and the rocks and your vehicles along with your smokes, and if you can get a good flank, if you can capture like a good good angles, I think you can hold on and not get third party, because it's going to be crowded in the last zone. As you can see, there are about 6 teams, I think about more than 6 teams in the last zone. So you just have to hold on to your angles and and even your luck plays out.
Definitely. So we are looking at team IronSide here. We've got our Recursion X crew. So we've got Sinbad, Grumpy, IronSide, and Coffee. They're getting squared off. IronSide gets knocked off here as well, and a lot of teams going out. They're mostly outside the zone, and this is gonna be so chaotic. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, there's gonna be 6 teams right inside this zone, and the zone is quite small as well, and it's in the open zone. Most of these teams are, I think, most of these teams are struggling their very best to show up in the first, second, third positions, trying to get those placement points up and running. And we've got team number 11. I think they are basically dominating the zone right now. They've got a proper angle, and they'll be dominating the zone for now. And as you can see, we've got team RX getting pressured heavily by team number 11 here as well. And also we've got team Code Blacks here as well. So it's gonna be between these 3 teams. And as you can see, all 3 of these teams are trying their very, very best to get a proper angle, to get a knockoff and try to move inside the zone. Team number 3 is struggling. Team number 14 is struggling at the same time as well. But team number 11 just purely in the zone very aggressively there as well. So they're gonna I think CB Atom is just gonna initiate for the moment. He's gonna come inside the zone. He's gonna get sprayed off at the same time, and there goes the vehicle. CB Atom gets knocked off there as well. So I think it's gonna be it's probably gonna be quite chaotic there. IronSide getting off from his buggy. I think team number 14 is inside the zone, right, Crypto? I'm not sure. It's not quite visible, but I feel like it is. They are.
Yeah, the high ground is for Team RX. I think they're trying to get smokes and move on to the zone. And we have Team Code Black using their vehicles, trying to get into the zone. In these kind of zones, I think vehicles are a major factor that you have to consider. You will always have to protect your vehicles because we don't know how the zone will rotate. And in this situation, we can see how vehicles are being involved.
Definitely quite crucial. And team number 11,
Team RX getting wiped out.
Yes, definitely. So I think it's gonna be up to Reckless. Reckless is quite in the edge of the zone there as well. So it's gonna be a 1v3 situation between team Code Blacks and Team Zeus. He's gonna get pressured very aggressively, and that's gonna be pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna go out just like that, and the chicken dinner goes out to Team Zeus, I suppose. We've got FS420, FS42 only. With a total of 2 kills, and we've got Doom Zeus with a total of 4 kills, and we've got Godzilla Zeus with a total of 2 kills, and we've got Pure Aim Zeus with a total of 4 kills, and that is gonna be it. And that is gonna be the chicken dinner squad for the Group E first round. That was the Erangel match, and we're gonna come up with the weekend one as well. And the second place goes out to Team Code Blacks, and the third place goes out to Team RX. So that is gonna be pretty much it for you, ladies and gentlemen. That was quite interesting to watch, and I think just because all these initial fights, there were a very few initial fights, right? Like the initial fighting, the initial trading was very, very small. So a lot of teams made it in to the few final zones. So that made it very, very hard for us to keep track on what's happening, and also that made it very, very hard for the teams that are already inside the zone to keep up, just hold on the ground and make sure that they don't get third party or ambushed by a different team because it was quite in the open as well, and all angles were just open, and just like what Crypto said, vehicles and also smokes were pretty much very crucial to it as well, and that is exactly what these teams did, and they did a very, very, very professional and nice job at it. And Team Zeus just dominated the entire final zone with their numbers, I guess. And that was pretty much it. And looking at our first match, that was the Erangel one. What do you think, Crypto? Like, was it what you expected, or?
Yeah, just as I said in the start, I just guessed Team Code Blacks and Team RX would be on the top, and Team Zeus have outperformed themselves, and they have been also a really good competitive team, and I think they will get good points in the next maps as well, and let's see how it goes. I think it's just a matter of luck as well. I mean, even new teams can just get lucky. I mean, if they just get the information,
right?
Yeah, it's actually situational.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So just like what Crypto said, it's basically situational because this is This is not. This is basically not. This is PUBG Mobile after all, so it is very very situational because this is the zone is very unpredictable. I mean, you could predict it, but then again, like you could not exactly say that this is gonna be there, this is gonna be here to this match, this is gonna be here, this team is gonna be here. It's very 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 unpredictable. So, but you could just we could predict, but the outcome would be a total of 50-50. So that is pretty much it for the first match, and we'll be moving into the intro area as well. And thank you very much, RX Crypto, for being with me on the first stage here, on the first round here as well. And we'll be alongside RX Crypto and I would be coming into the weekend match as well on the streaming side. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being a part of this. So do stay tuned, and we'll be back with you quite shortly. Thank you very much, and we'll be joining into the intro.
මේ ලහිරු තාම නෑ.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we are back at it again for the second rounds of our Group E stage category. So I think the points are already been tallied with, and we'll be moving into the match quite soon as well. Are we in the match? I think we are. I think the overlay is in now, not yet. So we'll be moving into the match quite soon as well, ladies and gentlemen. The weekendy match is already in progress. So I've got RX Crypto on my side here as well. And hello, brother.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, yes, we've got him as well. So we'll be moving into it quite soon as well, ladies and gentlemen. So I think yes, we'll be moving into it. Let's go. So we've got them in the lobby here, most of them. Yes. So we've got a total of 57 players here today, and a total of 15 teams. They're gonna be here, and also, guys, one more thing that I have to mention. So if you could not make a proper standing in the first match, that doesn't mean that the second and the third matches does not make a difference. So it does make a difference. So that makes so because of that, if you're already registered to a specific category, a specific group, make sure you show up, because commitment is everything. Because this is very situational and everything could change in a flash. And we've got a total of 15 teams and a total of 57 players here. And could we look into the map for a couple of seconds? Yes, I think the plane route is quite the usual compared to the yesterday's one, compared to the morning one as well. So a couple of teams just jumping off to either sides of the map. And Crypto, what do you think? Like, would they go onto the edges, or would they be there in the middle of the map from the start?
Yes.
Because this is weekend, I'm not quite familiar with it as well.
Just looking at the plane path, I think that most teams will just spread on, because the plane path is at the center of the map, and so most of the teams will just capture a city alone. That's how they usually do it. If they see another team jumping at their jump site, they will just shift their direction and move on to another site. So
Yes.
in order just to escape being killed in the first few minutes.
Yes. So we've got. So could we look at the map, because I think there were a couple of teams that went into port. Yes. We could just. I think a certain number of teams are still airborne. I think that and Team SLDR already getting knocked off. I think Batman here is just laying low. He does not have a weapon. He's laying low at the moment, and we've got Code Blacks here looting themselves off, and we've got Atom here. We've got Atom here as well. Atom trying to get a nice peek right there, and I guess it's quite less aggressive this time. But team number 5 and team number 3 are trading off at the very moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, CB Roma, there you go. And Roma just confirming the kills. I think SLDR Batman did not have a weapon there as well, so he's going to get killed there as well. And team, I think it's not looking so good for team number 5. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what our Crypto mentioned, because the drop site was quite the same. So I think neither of the teams wanted to reshift their drop location. They just went in, and they're just trading each other off. And unfortunate for team number 5, they did not run into much loot, so they suffered already. I think they already suffered a total of 2 casualties already. So we've got Moha here, WGSLDR Moha. I think most of these names are very, very familiar. I'm pretty sure it's familiar to Crypto as well, very familiar to us, because they are very well known players there as well. So we've got team number 3 and we've got team number 5. They are still at it again, and team number 3 has already confirmed a total of 2 kills there as well. So it's kind of looking peaceful for the moment. But I'm pretty sure all these comms, and because what we see right now is not what's actually happening, because I mentioned it yesterday as well. It'll be so calm and peaceful to just watch them play. But if you look into the comms are gonna be very, very loud and aggressive, because I'm pretty sure. Because I mean, I've played the competitive level as well, so I know. I'm pretty sure Crypto knows very well, more than I do, that the comms are gonna be quite quite the
Yeah,
rush.
most probably the person who took the landing is gonna get the blame for this, and I think, yeah, the timing was not quite right.
Um, yeah, so that is pretty much that's what's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. So this is quite interesting actually. So it's kind of peaceful. So yeah, we could go there. We could go there. We could go there. Yeah, I think we've got 4CA Alpha here. So we've got 4CA. I think we've got team 4CA throwing in a couple of nades, and team number 7 is already suffering in a lot of knocks there, and they're trying to regain themselves. They're trying to regroup and try to revive themselves piece by piece. And we've got team 2D. That is, we've got Red, we've got Cyrex and ABD alongside Kavya there as well. So they're just healing themselves off. Not much of consumables for them there as well, so they're just trying their best to somehow hang on to it and do a better job there. So we've got both these teams, and we'll be looking into that quite soon. Team number 15 and team number 7. Yeah. I mean, we've so the tournament for the group stages, we've already included the first match to be Erangel, and the second to be Vikendi, and the third to be Miramar. So out of these three, what is your favorite, Crypto? Like, what do you prefer the most?
I think I've my favorite is Erangel because I spent a lot of time on that map, and I'm not that much familiar with Vikendi because it was released late in the game. And just looking at the Vikendi map, I think the map itself is just a fight for compounds, I would say, because you don't have any resources to cover yourself because it's all open area and it's just compounds for cover. So you just have to hold on to a compound, rotate into a compound, and just protect the compound from being rushed. So that's the entire playstyle when it comes to Vikendi.
As you can see, team number 3 is just chasing away team WGSLDR Marsh. I think it's Marsh. Marsh being the last man standing, just trying to run away as much as possible. Trying his best to get at least a little bit of placement points there. Not going for the kills, just looking for that placement points. So we'll be looking at team number 7 and team number 15 again. And just like that, it's gonna be kind of peaceful for the moment, but we'll be looking into it quite close in a couple of seconds. And also, so I'm pretty sure, yes, I think team number 15, 4CA tries with a nice knock towards, I think he's gonna kill himself. I'm not clear of what's happening. Yes, we've got team number 15 and we've got team number 7 here. And I think 2D, yes, Red 2D has gone out cold, and we've got Cyrex. It's a 3v3 situation between team number 14 and team number 15 and team number 17. My apologies. So I think team number 15 is already 7 is already aware that Marquino is already here as well. So they've got a nice angle on Marquino there as well. And Marcino, I'm not sure. It's not quite visible. I'm extremely sorry if I pronounce the name wrong. Because yeah. So we've got these teams right here right now, and we'll be looking into the map for a couple of seconds. Can we? Yes. So looking into it, I think Team RX is very close to Team Agent there as well. So, and a bunch of teams quite already inside the zone as well, and places like Mount, Kresnik, and also Villa that are tend to be one of the like two of the hotspots in the entire map, and we'll be looking into the entire map. Quite vacant at the moment here as well. I think none of these teams landed on those spots, so it's gonna be quite a while till we run into a match, till we run into an aggressive gameplay. So we've got I think what do you think, Crypto? Like, I've seen something that has, like, in this map, like, I don't know, like, I've seen it in global scrims and mostly in, like, local scrims alongside the tournaments like this as well. Most of these players tend to rely on the GF63. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm referring to the code version, I guess. The GF63 compared to the M416. What's the difference? As in, like, like, is it because of the fire rate?
Yeah, the G3, when it comes to the G360, it does have quite a little less of a fire rate when compared to the M416, but the recoil is really good when it comes to the G36C than compared to the M416. So I think most of the players will rely on those two guns, and they will switch to those two guns once they get a hold of it. And in the meantime, the usual loot is gonna be UMPs, Vectors, Thompsons, and guns like that, because they are the most usual when it comes to Weekendy.
Right. That is gonna be pretty much it. So okay. Right, okay. Hold on. Yeah. Done. Yes. So we'll be looking at the team number 15 here. They're taking a bit of zone damage, and they will have to move inside zone anytime soon now, because I'm pretty sure they're running out of consumables as well. But team number 15, I think team number 15 is already okay, but team number 7, ABD2D, has already, I think his team has already suffered a total of 3 casualties, but he's running out of consumables there as well and getting sprayed off completely. Gone, guys. 4CA. Getting a total of 4 kills secured for them with a casualty of 1. I think Marcinho going down there as well. So 4CA Trizo and them being the last 2 men standing. Is it an European team, Crypto? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah. I feel like it's a European team, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. So we've got team IronSide here. They've already summoned an airdrop, and they're loading in quite nicely there as well. So let's see what they get. I think one of these players have gotten a Grossa, and we'll be looking at IronSide. And IronSide has gotten an AWM. He was talking about the AWM all this time, like yesterday and today in the morning. He was like, it's always good to have an AWM in Miramar. It's always good to have an AWM in this thing. It's always good to have an AWM in that thing. Like everywhere he wants an AWM. So I think he finally got his AWM. And looking into it, like I'm pretty sure he's happy there with their loot condition there as well. So what else? So I think compared to a map like Weekendy, like with comparison to Erangel, Weekendy with comparison to Erangel, like I feel like the initial fights are very less compared to Erangel. Like, what is the issue? Like, is it true or I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. Is it because like most of these players are unfamiliar with the map or Crypto? I'm not sure. Like, because like the initial fights, the number of initial fights taken by each of these teams are very low. They're just looking for they're just trying to damage enemy teams. They just try to just hurt them, but not actually push them and ambush them with aggression. They're just looking for a very dormant gameplay when it comes to Weekendy. I've seen it in most of these matches. Like, what is the reason? Like, is it because
I think because in Weekendy, I think that the team should be complete in order to push a compound, because the map is all about pushing a compound, confirming the angles and stuff. So the entire team should be present. I think it's good that they are playing like this, not to get traded off one of their team members, so that the entire team survives until the end of the match.
I see. Yeah. So that is exactly what's happening, and just likewise, guys, we've got 14 teams and a total of 40. I'm not sure the exact number. We've got a total of 46 sort of players, but we'll be looking at the map, and I think Team C, we called Blacks actually, not Team Code Blacks. They're just still moving into the zone there as well, and a couple of teams left there as well. So I think Team SL, Kupa Divide might just be on the right spot. They might just loot in for that this crate as well. Hello. 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 Hello.
We'll just continue, and if you just look at the map, we can see that one half of the map is separated by another half just totally by bridges. So if you can camp those bridges, you can easily get some early in-game kills. I think that's a good strategy for teams to follow in order to get some points. And Yeah, we have a knock going by RC Podda.
Yeah, we'll be moving
CC
to that
Podda.
area as well. RX, yes. And Team SL, I think they're going in for that AR drop. Team SL, yes. We've got team number 12 here, and we've also got team number 8 here. They're trading each other off, and RXZZ Ponda already knocked off, and team number Kupadi Whitey going in for that aggressive push, getting a couple of shots, but does not manage to complete it. Raven goes off with a nice spray, and I think that's an MP4. MP4, I guess. I'm not familiar with the.
Yeah, it's a UC.
The previous one was an not sure. Probably I did not see that properly, but I guess I'm not sure. So and that is pretty much it, and that's gonna be a full squad wipeout coming out from team SL Kupadi YT. So they've managed to confirm a total of 3 kills there as well, and just like what Crypto mentioned earlier, the bridges, the camp in the bridges, and all those crossing areas are very crucial to it when it comes to it, right, Crypto? Like yeah, it's quite crucial, and the best part about it is like this. So Vikendi is a map that changes actually. So I'm pretty sure everyone is aware that Vikendi, the river. If you look into the map, the river in the middle, at a time it might be all solid, but at a time it will be yes, there you go, the river. So there's a point where the river becomes entirely solid ice, and also there's a time when it becomes entirely liquid water. And I think looking into the map situation, it's completely water. So just what Crypto mentioned was camping in those bridges are going to be very, very crucial, because I'm pretty sure none of these teams are going to go across that area through the water, because that is extremely risky. So they'll be looking into those, but it could be possible, but they could be looking into those bridge areas to move in inside to a particular zone. And looking into the atmosphere, looking into the surrounding and the climate, I'm pretty sure it's liquid water right now, and that's quite interesting as well, because Vikendi is a map that changes itself. So these kind of changes, and also like because of the snow, a lot of trails could be seen as well. So we could just get more and more information with it, and that is very creative of PUBG actually. Very creative of PUBG actually. So it depends on how you use these intel and strategies against the upcoming situation. Am I right, Crypto?
Yeah, it's just the small clues that you have to pay attention in order to rush a compound. Even if you see a trail of a car, you can just assume that there are people camping already there, and you can change your strategies accordingly. We can see Team Agent trying to capture the Abbey area of the map, and they're trying to peek from windows, trying to get a knock from the people peeking from the windows. And just as it seems, all the teams are currently in the zone, I think. And yeah, you can go on.
Yes. I think we should focus on Team FN, and I think this is the team. We should focus on them for a moment, because I think they're very close to each other, and team number 21 could just rush in any moment now, and it's going to be a 4v3 situation. And as you can see, guys, I'm pretty sure the audio is intact, and FN is looking for a couple of shots, guys, taking a couple of shots towards team number too shaky, team number 21, and team number 21 and 22. So they're going to spray each other off, and that's going to be team Team Agent and Team FN. They're just going to hold off their grounds, and Rat2 Simple getting knocked off on a different side of the story. So we'll be looking into that. And IronSide knocking off Rat2, killing off Rat2 Simple, I suppose. We'll be looking into that quite soon. I think, yes, Team RX. Quite close. Yes, I think they just saw an opening. They pretty much saw an opening and took in that long range kill, and that was quite nice. They've already managed to confirm a total of a kill there as well, and we'll be falling back into team number 22 and 21. They might get third parted by team number 10 as well, because they're pretty much close as well. When the shots come out, I'm pretty much sure that they might want to jump in and see if there's anything good that's happening. See if there's anything. They could just salvage out of it, mainly kills and loot. So we'll be looking into that quite soon. And team number 15 is gonna get pushed by team number 21, team number 22 actually. Team number 15. A lot of teams are very close to each other. I could see through the overlay. I think Agent Virus clearing all corners, showing in some Valorant action there. But there are no corners to clear actually. With things in the open, they're just doing that SWAT tactic. They're using a SWAT tactic here, tapping in the back. Clear.
I think they are facing a problem with their spacing right now. I think they should have more spacing between team members.
They're just clumped up together, and that's quite. And so many holes in the tower as well. So many holes in the tower as well. It's quite open.
This is gonna go bad for Team 22, and let's see.
They're quite in the open.
I think he has an
I'm not
M24
sure.
as well. I don't know. I think they can get a proper angle. He has an M24. And,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Keep on
I
going.
think Agent 21, Agent Virus will get knocked on. Just about right now.
No, they're gonna trade off. I mean, they're gonna. I think, Toxic got knocked off, but then again, Agent Virus just covered in for him, and they're just going in, just like we could see some Prince of Persia action right now, guys. We can see team number 21 just pushing in. And team number 22 is just gonna be FN Loki, the last man standing for team number 22. Can he make it? Can he do a difference? But it's gonna be a very, very tough challenge, and he's gonna go in for that drop shot, and that's gonna be it for team number 22. A full squad wipeout coming out from team number 21. That is a total of 3 kills secured for that team, and that is very well played by them. And we'll be looking to team 4CA again. I think they might. Yes, this is the team. Team RX and 4CA very close to each other, and if we look into the map in a couple of seconds, we could see that team 4CA is very close to, yes, there you go, LND. They're gonna get pushed off quite soon, LND, and team 4CA, they're gonna throw in a couple of smokes, just blur out the vision and trying to get some. Yes, I think team number 15 just might have made a little bit of a mistake. He's just gonna fall off the cliff just like that. 4CA Alpha is just gonna fall off, and I think he fell off, right? Crypto, or is it a strategy? I'm not sure. Yeah, it seems so, because that is not the best spot for him, and he's gonna get sprayed off aggressively, and both of them are gonna fall off just like that, and it's gonna be a movie. Both of them are gonna fall off like that, and I think Team 4 has just confirmed the kills just like that. 4CA Alpha is gonna fall off again. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go off with a nice couple of words right about now in his comms. Type of shit. So we'll be looking into that quite soon as well. I'm sorry for being a bit informal, but I just had to. So we'd be looking into team number 4, F4 again. So I'd hand it over to team number. I'd hand over team number 19 to Crypto here. What do you see?
Team F4 Uzana, he's trying to revive his teammate, but he's getting knocked by being third-partied, and so that's what happened when you try to revive your teammates without using smokes out in the open. It's just weekend, the map is totally open, and you just have to use your smokes, and or else you just have to push on to a compound, move your knock team behind. So that's what you have to do. I think they are trying to use their smokes and get on a good angle, and so when it comes to weekend, it's just being third-partied when you are in the open. And we can see Team RX capturing and compound. They're trying to protect the compound. They are spraying off every other team rotating around the compound. So let's see if they will be able to defend the compound, because the compound is at the edge of the zone. So there's going to be a lot of teams pushing onto the compound. So it's going to be much of a challenge to them as well. So there we go. RX Coffee confirming a knock. And they are spraying down the vehicles as well, so that they can't rotate onto the next zone. And continue.
So thank you very much. And I'm pretty much enjoying this as well, because at this time of the day, it's obvious, you just wasted out all of your energy, and we just did this in the morning as well. But then again, we've got Crypto here, and I'm getting all the energy as well, and it's been quite a nice stream for now, and we've got team number 11, 4, and 19. So I'm sort of regaining my strength as well. Let's go. And team number 19 here, we've got team number 11, 14, and 4 alongside team number. Yes, team number 11 is quite spread out. I think they're just looking in for they just I think the two of them are scouting off, and team number 11's Pure Aim Shivs, the chicken dinner squad from the last game, they're just holding in the ground in the compound that they've just captured, and probably gonna regroup anytime soon now. And team F4, could you just look into the map for a couple of seconds? Yes, thank you very much. And we've got a couple of 3 teams, I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams right outside the zone. And also, guys, one more thing, we've still got WGSLDR Marsh. I think he's the last man standing for his team there. He's still standing strong, looking in for those placement points. And team F4 just been very, very aggressive towards team Red, I guess. So they could we just look into how many kills? Yes, I think they're gonna get split up by team number 14. That is gonna be our X team, our Recursion X team. So they're gonna be 7C Taro is gonna get knocked off there as well. So we'll be looking into team all these teams, and WGSL TR Shade just very outside the edge of the zone. He's just waiting for the right moment. He's just being very, very sharp on it, and he's just looking for the right moment to move inside the zone, because he knows that he could just go in for those placement points, and that is very, very crucial for his team. Just because that they could not do much in this second round, that doesn't mean that they could give up, because that is exactly what WGSLDR Marsh is doing. He's just gonna hold it in, and he's just probably gonna like get some points so that they could make a comeback in the third round. That is gonna be in a couple of minutes just after this. So that is gonna be a Miramar match, and so all the snipers out there, this is your map. And could we look into team number 13? Yeah, I got disconnected again. But you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I'm running out of data. I'm sorry. And IronSide is a nice AWM shot. I think IronSide is just he's basically showing off his I was gonna say hopping skills, but then again he's basically showing off his AWM sniping skills. So got Team RX completely pressuring in team number 13. So at this stage, looking into it, Crypto, what do you think? Like, what team has more aggression over this zone?
I think there's going to be a tough situation when it comes to teams in Volnova, and there are about a cluster of 4 teams around Volnova. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think Team RX has a good chance of surviving because they're out from that cluster. I think they can get a few bit more placement points because these teams are gonna kill each other off, and all the teams in Volnova should move on to the next zone as well. So Team Zeus and Team RX have a good chance of surviving the last zone.
Yes. So I think team number 18, I think is just gonna get sprayed off, and just like this is exactly what Crypto said. This is exactly what he said. He's basically looking into the future right now. So this is exactly what he said. I think team number 18 is gonna get pressured very, very aggressively, and we're gonna look into team RX again, guys. IronSide gets knocked off, and his teammates just hitting him with smokes. And just trying to go in for that quick revive, but Pure MC is getting I think WGSLDR Marsh just got spotted on, and Team Zeus is just gonna punish him just like that. And we've got Team Zeus on the edge of the cliff, and the IronSide is probably gonna get healed, and he's gonna get the revive and back up again. So we've got the Team RX and Whichever YT there is also at it, and the 4K Ash YT is also there, DRX Senu, and I think we'll be looking into Team TR. Yes, Team TR getting extremely sprayed by Simbad here as well. So it's gonna be quite an ambush. Doomseus with a nice nade, so is RX Trumpy getting a knock, and the kills are gonna get confirmed there as well. And I think Team RX has managed to confirm a total of 5 kills there. Doomseus goes off like that, and Sinbad is gonna get pushed off. At the same time, he's gonna get a nice angle towards RX. Sinbad is gonna get a nice angle towards, I'm not sure what his name was, but he's gonna spray off over and over again, and Team RX is dominating the entire thing. And CB and Cold Blacks are already here as well, so RX Coffsey is gonna get a push in as well. It's gonna be a 2v1 situation between Team Zeus. He's gonna go for that revive. I think he did go for that revive, and yes, Team Zeus is out, and Seus is gonna get knocked off again, but he's gonna get sprayed off by. The names are very hard to read, but I'll do my best. I think it's gonna be his team. Seus is gonna go just like that, and Sinbad is gonna go in for that revive. And Code Blacks are probably gonna get pushed. Probably gonna get a push towards Team RX, and this is gonna be just the same as last time. I think the only difference would be that the Team Seus was gone. We've got Code Blacks, we've got Team RX, and the other team that would be
Team Zeus and Team RX will be killing each other off. I think it's a good chance for Miss 4K Panther.
Yeah, there you go,
Team
Miss
Miss 4K. Yeah,
Okay,
it's a good chance for them. They can hold on to the zone because all the other two teams are killing each other off, and it's a good chance for them. I think
yes,
they
and
have the
I think
victory.
yeah.
I think they have the victory in it for them in this map. And,
Definitely, I
we
think.
have
Yeah.
Team CB moving on to the zone as well, and yeah.
They're gonna get sprayed off aggressively by team number 3 here. I think team number 10 is gonna get a nice spray. I think Reckless is gonna get knocked off, and Witcher Whitey gets a nice spray from Sudhir, and CB Sudhir going off as well. Miss 4K, just like what we foretold. I think CB Adam is gonna get sprayed off very aggressively as well, and that's pretty much gonna be it. So I think what happened there was Team Miss 4K just made the best out of it. They just waited for the right moment, and just when Team CB and Team RX were at it, they just moved inside the zone and they just got the upper hand on it. They just got the higher ground, they just got the zone advantage, and that made it possible for them to go in for that chicken dinner, and that is exactly what happened. So we've got Mess 4K Apex here with a kill, 4K Nikesh YT with a total of 4 kills, Witcher YT with a total of 3 kills, Mess 4K Panther with a total of 2 kills, and we've got on the second place, we've got CB Roma, we've got Call Blacks again. CB Roma with 2 kills, Sudhira with 2 kills, Reckless with 2 kills, and CB Atom with a total of 2 kills as well. And for third place, we've got Team RX yet again, IronSide. RX Sinbad with 2 kills, RX Grumpy with a total of 2 kills, RX CZ Copsy with a total of 2 kills as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much gonna be it. That is pretty much gonna be it for the second stage of our Group E stage matches. So yes, so that is gonna be it, and that was quite a rush actually, the final zone. So what I saw in the first and the second matches, Crypto, was that the final zone got very, very aggressive compared to a lot of group stage matches that were like that we hosted the previous day and this morning. They got very, very aggressive compared to all these. So it was pretty much it was probably because that the same teams, like the first team, I think when we looked into their angle match, just like that, the same teams got onto the final zone on the second one as well. So what do you think, which team has more? I think, what do you think, who would have a good spot on the leaderboard?
I think currently Team RX is I think he's at the top 3 because they were able to secure third place in the first map and third place in the second map as well. And I'm pretty sure that Code Blacks is somewhere up in the leaderboard as well. And I think Mess 4K made their mark on the leaderboard just now. We'll just have to confirm with the points team. And I think
Zeus was quite close as well, right?
Yeah, Team Zeus should most probably be at the top of the leaderboard. So the thing with the last zone in Weekend was that I think that Team RX and Team Zeus should have come to a little bit of a mutual understanding and should have just stayed without rushing each other. I think they might have gotten a better chance of surviving that last zone. They decided to rush each other and got traded off. So it was a good advantage for Mess 4K team.
Mess 4K, yeah. So thank you very much. And so guys, so we'll be moving into the intro quite soon. And also guys, we're gonna have the final match for the Group E stage matches. So that is gonna be a Miramar match. So we've got RX Script on our side as well. He's gonna come in a couple of minutes, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes as well. So thank you very much for being a part of this and being an amazing audience. And we'll be moving into the intro.
බොක්කලා මැච් 3 පටන් ගත්තේ
Yes, a very warm welcome to you, ladies and gentlemen. So we are back at it again. So we are back at the third stage of our Group E group stages. So we've got a Miramar match that is gonna come up quite soon, and also, guys, we've got kind of a special deal here. We've got Red Lion. We've got Red Lion Gaming here with us as our guest streamer here. So we've got him as well. So Red Lion, hello. Yes. So yes. Go on. Give you an introduction. Introduce yourself. Thank you, Machar, for joining us.
ඉතින් මොකද වෙන්නේ අද සෙකන්ඩ් ඩේ එකනේ.
Yes, Machar.
සෙකන්ඩ් ඩේ එකේ ටීම්ස් 201ක් ප්ලේ කරනවා. අද රූම් එකේ ටීම්ස් දැනට ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්න මං හිතන්නේ
50 ගානක් ඇවිල්ලා හිටිය ෂේප් එකේ.
මේ මෙම්බර්ස්ලා 54ක් කියන මං හිතන්නේ තව ෆිල් වෙන තියෙනවනේ. ස්ලොට් තව තියෙනවා ෆිල් වෙනවා මං හිතන්නේ. ඉතින් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. මේ අපි ප්ලේ කරන්නේ මිරමාර්නේ. මිරමාර් මැප් එකනේ. ලොක මැප්පයක් ඉතින් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. අනිවාර්යෙන් ඉතින් ස්නයිප් එකක් හොයාගන්නේ කොල්ල සෙටර් බහපු ගමන් මොනවාද ස්නයිපර් වලට බේස්ම තියෙන මැප් එක මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලමු. අනිවාර්යෙන් ස්කොඩ් එකක් ගත්තොත් අනිවාර්යෙන් ස්කොඩ් එකේ දෙන්නෙක්වත් අනිවාර්යෙන් ස්නයිපර්ස්ලා ඉන්න ඕන. එතකොට තමයි ඉතින් ගොඩක් කිල්ස් සිකියර් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ ස්කොඩ් ටිකට. අනිවාර්යෙන් චිකන් ඩිනර් එකට යන්න පුළුවන්. කොහොමද මේකේ පොයින්ට්ස් ටික පොයින්ට්ස් යනවද?
Yes, අපි point system එක we could just show the point system quite soon as well. Before we jump into it, if you we could just show it. Yeah, just show it the point system. Yes, so we're gonna see the point system quite soon, and I think yes, there you go. We'll be getting 1 point for a kill per kill, and the first place gets 20 points, second place gets 14 points, and third place gets 10 points, and 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 6th up to 16. Likewise, as you can see. So that is pretty much gonna be it, and we'll be moving. I think is it already when would be starting the match? I think we'll be starting shortly. No worries. So we'll be starting shortly, guys. So I just want to introduce our guest streamer for today. Yes. I just wanted to show off the guest streamer for today. That is Red Lion Gaming, and also I've got my partner here as well, RX Crypto, and that is pretty much it, guys. And the Dynami 2021 presented by IronSide Gaming. We are gonna start off the Group E stage, third match for today. Again, it is a Miramar match, and we've got 53 players in the lobby right now on the other side of the screen. So we've got 53, and there's yet to come, and we'll be seeing them quite soon as well. Is Crypto? We've got him as well. Hello, Crypto.
Yeah, hello. I think the first 2 matches were, I think, just as expected. The competitive teams were able to get a hold of the leaderboard in the first 2 matches. Let's see. Don't be disheartened yet. I would like to say to the other teams who are at the bottom of the leaderboard, just try, change your strategies, and just try to get some points, because after all, we are selecting 8 teams from each group. So wishing you guys good luck. I would like to pass the mic to Lahiru.
චිජි බොයිස් ඉතින් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. තමයි මැච් මං හිතන්නේ රූම් එක පටන් ගන්න තාම පොඩි වෙලාවයි තියෙන්නේ. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ටීම්ස් ටිකේ කොහොමද මේ බැටල් එක මොන වගේද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලමු. ඉතින් ටීම්ස් ටික තාම රෙඩි වෙලා ඉන්නේ. මං හිතන විදිහට මට ටීම්ස් ටික බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් කවුද ප්ලේ කරන ටීම්ස් ටික කියලා.
Yes, I think we could just go into that. We could go for the draw. Yeah. Could we go for the draw? This is yes, Group E stages. So we've got NA Cold Blacks, we've got WG Team Radicals, we've got WG Soldiers Esports, we've got Phoenix, we've got NA 2D On, and we've got Team ZZ, and we've got Team M Royals Excalibur, we've got Mess 4K Knights, and we've got Team Seals, and we've also got Maximum Esports SL Family Impact, alongside WG TR Gladiators, Maximum Esports RX Team Irons, 4 Cerebral Assassins, Maximum Esports B13 Omi, DMC, Maximum Esports 7C Unknown, Best Team Faded, Team Z for Targaryen, AE Agent 47, AE FN Death Crashes, and those are gonna be the teams that are competing with each other for the Group E stage. That is gonna come up quite soon as well. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, Crypto was here for the first and the second matches, and just like he foretold that I think most of these teams they were looking in for the second, with consideration for the second map, most of them were looking in for the placement points compared to the first one. So I think to all those teams that are still yet to make a stand on the leaderboard, the suggestion would be not to give up, because just like Crypto said, we should always, because we are going to select the top 8 teams out of this group, so there is pretty much a chance, because I'm pretty sure the point system, when you consider the point system as a total from the first and the second 2 matches, the point system, the points that are awarded to each team are going to be quite close. They're going to have a quite a close difference as well. So if it's when it comes to that, so it's going to be quite close as well, the point system. So because of that, because of those total points, I think anything could change. Anything could change, because, like, at all of a sudden, a top team would just get wiped off in the very beginning. So everything is quite situational. And yes, we could switch into the caster screen, and everything is quite situational. And yes, so Red Lion, what do you have to say? Are you excited to see what's upcoming, and how was it for you today? Have you been having a good day?
වල මොක දෙන්න කෙල්ලේ තාම කොල්ල සෙට් එක ගේමට වහින ගවන්ගින්නේ මට ලොකුම එකක් නැහැ මොකද අද යන්නේ මං හිතන්නේ සෙකන්ඩ් නේ තර්ඩ් ඩේ එකනේ තර්ඩ් ඩේ එකනේ සෙකන්ඩ් ඩේ එක සෙකන්ඩ් ඩේ එකේ මිරමාර මැප් එක තමයි යන්නේ බොයි සීල කලින් අපි විකෙන්ඩියන් වෙරංගල් ප්ලේ කරා විකෙන්ඩියන් වෙරංගල් ප්ලේ කරලා දැන් අපි මිරමාර මැප් එකට දැන් සෙට් එක කොල්ල සෙට් එකත් එක්ක බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ ඉතින් කියලා. ඉතින් ගෲප් 20ක් ටීම් 201ක් ගෲප් 20ක් අතර බෙදලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. මං හිතන්නේ මේ ෆයිනල් මැච් එක ෆස්ට් රවුන්ඩ් වලනේ මං හිතන විදියට මිරමාර.
I think, brother, we could move into the game. I think the match has already been started, so we could just move into the overlay if it's possible. Technical team. Yes, thank you very much. So I think we are already in it, and we've got a couple of teams here as well. So we've still got the total 50. I think there's some sort of a decrease in the teams that are participating. I think in the not just the third one, the first and the second and the third, compared to the teams that were already on the first match. A bit of them did not show up in the second, and then quite a lot of them didn't show up in the third as well. So the thing would be, PUBG is very, very situational, so anything could happen. So what we request of you, if you have already registered and if you are in this specific respective group, do not give up. Just commit to it, because anything could change. Anything, even like in a because of a total, like a single point, you could just be getting the opportunity to the grand award. That is going to be 50,000. Our cash pool going to be 50,000. So that's a single step towards that as well. And Lion. So we are here.
බලමු බොයිස් අපි මං හිතන්නේ ප්‍රකාඩෝ තමයි මචං කොල්ල සෙට් එක පළවෙනි පාට අපි රිස්පෙක්ට් කරන සෙට්ලා තියෙන බලමු 50,000 කෑෂ් ප්‍රයිස් එකක් ඒකට තමයි මචං කවුරුත් මේ තරම් කරන්නේ බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. අපි මං හිතනවා මට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් රෙඩ් ස්ක්වොඩ් එකේ ඉන්න මචං මෙතන ඒකේ මෙයක් අතැතිව ඉන්නේ බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ප්‍රකාඩෝ වල තමයි මචං මං හිතන්නේ මේ මිරමාර් ගත්තොත් මේන් පොයින්ට් එකක් තමයි ප්‍රකාඩෝ කියලා කියන්නේ ලෝඩ් ගොඩක් තියෙන. ඒ වගේම තමයි අනිවාර්යෙන් ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා ස්කොට් 3-4ක් වහින තද වලි යන තැනක් තමයි මචං ප්‍රකාඩෝ කියන්නේ. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ප්‍රකාඩෝ මම හිතන විදියට ස්කොට්ස් දෙකක් මට පේන විදියට ඉන්නවා. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඉතින් මෙතන බලමු කට්ටිය ඉක්මනට ලූට් කරන. මොකද ටීම්ස් 14යි ටිකක් අමාරු මැප් එකක්. මොකද අමාරු කියලා කියන්නේ ගොඩක් ලොකු මැප් එකක්. මැප්ස් 4ත් එක මැප්ස් 5ත් එක්ක අතර පස්සේ තියෙන ලොකු මැප් එක තමයි PUBG මොබයිල් වල තියෙන. ඉතින් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. අනිවාර්යෙන් මතක් කරන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් මේ මැප් එක මිරමාර් කියලා කියන්නේ අනිවාර්යෙන් ස්නයිපර්ස්ලට ගොඩක් වාසි. 80 ස්කෝප් එකක් තියෙනවා නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් කිල් 2-3ක් සිකියර් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. හෙඩ්ෂොට් එකක් තියාගන්න පුළුවන් මැප් එකක්. අනිවාර්යෙන් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. අනිවාර්යෙන් සෙට්ලි ඉනෝවේෂන් අනිවාර්යෙන් ලයිව් එකත් එක්ක කොල්ලෝ සෙට් එක කෙල්ලෝ සෙට් එක අනිවාර්යෙන්ම බලමු විකෙන්ඩ් නෙමෙයි මිරමාර් වල කිල් සිකියර් කරගන්න පුළුවන් ඉන්නේ කවුද කියලා. මං හිතන විදිහට තාම අපිට බලාගෙන බලන්න එක කිල් මැසේජ් එකක්වත් මම හිතන්නේ
team 4C they're fighting. Team 4C and team DCG, I think they are. They're getting
රවින් අපි ස්පෙක් කරගෙන ඉන්නවා බොයිස්. බලමු රවින්ට 1 කිල් සිකු කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙලා තියෙනවා මචං. අපිට බලමු රවින් අතේ මිනි 40ක් එක 4 ස්කෝප් එකක් තියෙනවා මචං. ඒත් කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මොනවා හරි ස්නයිපර්ස් ගන්නයක් අතේ තියෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ මචං. අනිවාර්ය කිල් එකක් සිකු කරගන්න තියෙන සම්භාවිතාව වැඩි මේ වගේ මැප් එක, මේ වගේ ලොං මැප් එක. අනිවාර්යෙන් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. මං හිතන්නේ රවින්ගේ ස්ක්වොඩ් එකේ ඉන්න 3 දෙනයි 3 vs සීරියස් ෆෝ සිටුේෂන් එකක් තියෙන මං හිතන්නේ එතන එක්කෙනෙක් ඩවුන් කරගත්ත නිසා රවින් මං හිතන්නේ බැක් වෙනවා මචං මං හිතන්නේ ටීම් එක පැත්තට අනිත් ටීම්මේට්ස්ලාට පැත්තට යනවා මං හිතන විදිහට ටීම් 11 ටීම් 15 වගේ තමයි වට කරගෙන ඉන්න කොල්ල සෙට් එක බලමු ඉතින් ගොඩක් ලොකු වෙලාවක් මැප් එක ප්ලේ කරන්නේ මොකද ටීම්ස් 14ක් ලොකු මැප් එකකට එකතු වෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ ලොකු ගේමක් යයි මොකද ගොඩක් ලොකු මැප් එකක් නිසා ගොඩි ලොකු වෙලාවක් යයි බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා ටීම් වලට කොහොමද කිල් සිකු කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ කියලා.
Yes, and also crypto. So we've been. Could we take a small look into the sneak peek in the map for a couple of seconds? Yes. Technical team, thank you very much. I think crypto was here for a couple of. He was here for a long time.
Yeah, just looking at the map, Miramar map is quite a big map, and even the plane path was going at the down part of the map. I think most players were not able to land at the top quarter of the map. So if any teams are going to rotate, I think that's much wiser to take that rotation path because many teams didn't land at the top quarter of the map. So if your team has so it's gonna be a good tip for newcomers as well, because when you're playing Miramar, the map is quite large and you can just make use of that plane path in order to do your rotations, because you can do your rotations by just guessing the landing zones of enemy teams.
And moreover, a vehicle would be very crucial to a map like this. Not just a vehicle. We should, I think, these teams should secure at least two of it, at least one or two vehicles, basically, because the zone rotation and everything is very crucial. And since this is a map that has quite a lot of open areas, running into the zone would not be a very good idea, because they might, the chance of you getting either sniped off or sprayed off by an AR or an SMG is quite high. So I think most of these teams should just basically like the first thing they should do is like look for loot, and then the second thing they should do is just basically look for methods of transportation, because transportation is key to it. And I think that is exactly what each of these teams are doing. They're just looting in, they're just looking for vehicles, and they're trying to build up the amount of resources they have to phase off in the final zone. And we've got Team RX here, team number 14, RX Campi, RX Sinbad, IronSide, and also RX XX Coffee here as well. I think he has extremely sorry. He has. I was looking into the characters. This thing. Extremely sorry. This is IronSide, by the way. He's gonna kill me afterwards. So we've got IronSide here. He's got a nice 8-time scope, and I think he managed to get the M24 here as well. And I think that is exactly what he did.
මං හිතන්නේ RX ස්කෝඩ් එක නම් ලොකු දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් මං හිතන්නේ මං දැක්ක විදිහට අයන් සයිඩ් එකත් M24 එකක් එක්ක 80 ස්කෝප් එකක් අතේ තියෙනවා මං හිතන්නේ ලොකු දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් අනිවාර්යෙන් බේස් බෙට් කිව් වගේම අනිවාර්යෙන් ලොකු මැප් එකක් අනිවාර්යෙන්ම වෙහිකල් එකක් ෆියුල් අනිවාර්යෙන්ම තියෙනවා මොකද රෂ් එකට යනවා නම් අනිවාර්යෙන්ම ගොඩක් මොබයිල් ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා ගොඩක් මොබයිල් ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා කරන්නේ රෂ් එකට යනවා නම් එක වෙහිකල් එකකින් නැතුව වෙහිකල් දෙකකින් රෂ් කරන එක ගොඩක් නුවණට හොරුයි මම හිතන්නේ ඒකෙන් එනිමීස්ලා හිතා ගන්න බෑ මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා ස්කොට් දෙකක් අපි ෆලෝ කරන වගේ වෙන්නේ නිසා අනිවාර්යෙන් වෙහිකල් එකක් අනිවාර්යෙන් මේ වගේ ලොකු මැප් එකකට තියෙන්න ඕනේ ෆියුල් තියෙන්න ඕනේ අනිවාර්යෙන් මොකද සර්කල් එක අපිට හිතන්න බෑ මොන පැත්තේ සර්කල් එක සෙට් වෙද කාට අවාසි වෙයිද කියලා ඒක නිසා අනිවාර්යෙන් වෙහිකල් එකක් ළඟ තියෙන්න ඕනේ මම හිතන්නේ ටීම් 11 එක ළඟ මම හිතන විදිහට ඩිස්කොඩ් දෙකක් මට පේන්න තියෙනවා බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා මොකද මෙච්චර ලොකු මැප් එකක් වුණාට කොහොම හරි ටීම්ස් 14 ගොඩක් ළඟට බහලා තියෙන තාම ටීම්ස් 14ම සිකියු වෙලා ඉන්නවා ටීම්ස් බොහෝ දුරට කිල්ස් දෙකක් තුනක් වගේ තමයි මේ දැන් මේ වෙනකොට මං හිතන්නේ ඩවුන් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා ඉතින් ලොකු මැප් එකක් කිව්වා වගේම දැන් කොල්ලෝ මෙතන ස්කොට්ස් දෙකක් බලන් ඉන්න මං හිතන්නේ කොතනද තර්ඩ් පාර්ටි එකට සෙට් වෙන්න පුළුවන් කවුද ඉස්සර වෙන්නේ කවුද කාටද කිල් සිකර් කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ කියලා ටීම් 15 and ටීම් 11 එක තමයි මචං අපි බලන් ඉන්නේ බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා ටීම් 15 එකේ දෙන්නෙක් පේනවා අපිට ටීම් 11 එකේ දෙන්නෙක් පේනවා බලමු ඉතින් කාටද මෙතන කිල් එකක් සිකර් කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ කියලා අනිවාර්යෙන් කිව්වා වගේම වෙහිකල් අනිවාර්යයි වෙහිකල් එකක් අනිවාර්යයි වෙහිකල් එකක් හොති බියුති මොකද ලොකු මැප් එකක සාමාන්‍ය අපි විකෙන්ඩි වගේ මැප් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ෂැනොක් වගේ මැප් එකක් ගත්තොත් වෙහිකල් නැදත් අපිට නෝමල් රෂ් එකකට යන්න පුළුවන් මැප් එකේ සයිස් එකත් එක බලද්දී සයිස් එක බලුවොත් මිරමාර් කියලා කියන්නේ මැප්ස් පහේ ලොකුම තියෙන මැප් එකේ කියන අනිවාර්ය වෙහිකල් එකක් ෆියුල් අනිවාර්යෙන් අවශ්‍යයි ෆ්‍රෂ් එකකට යනවා නම් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා ඉතින් බොයිස් අපිට ටීම්ස් ගොඩක් බලාගෙන බලන්න ගොඩක් මම හිතන අවුට් ඔෆ් සර්කල් ඉන්න ටීම්ස් දෙකක් වගේ අවුට් ඔෆ් සර්කල් ඉන්නේ බලමු යාලා සර්කල් එක ඇතුළට ආවට පස්සේ සකල් එක පොඩ්ඩක් පොඩි වෙන තමයි ඉතින් හොඳම හරි පටන් ගන්න බලමු ඉතින් කාටද දැන් සර්වයිව් වෙලා ඉන්න පුළුවන් මම හිතන්නේ ටීම් 11 එක අපි බලනවා ටීම් 11 එකේ ෆුල් ස්ක්වඩ් ඉන්න අපිට පේනවා බලමු මොකද තාම මම හිතන්නේ ක්‍රිප්ටෝ පටන් ගත්ත විදිහටම ටීම්ස් 14 තාම ඒ විදිහට ඉන්නවා කිල්ස් දෙකක් වගේ තමයි මම හිතන්නේ දැනට ඩවුන් වෙන්නේ නැත්තේ නේද
ඔව් ඒකටම තව පොඩ්ඩක් ඇඩ් කරන්න ඕනේ අපි දන්නා මිරමාර මැප් එක ලොකුයි ඒ වගේම මේක හොඳ chance එකක් DMR එකෙන් use එකක් ගන්න if you can control the recoil if you can make use of the DMR it can pack a lot of punch in a little time so you can get knocks easily if you can use SKS mini 14s if you are in touch with the recoil control of the DMRs then compared to snipers yeah.
Yes, definitely. And most importantly, the best part about it is that with consideration to it, the chance of you confirming the kill is extremely high as well, right? If you are using a DMR on a map like
you
this.
You can just confirm kills through smokes because you can just one tap all the time. You just get about 30 ammo if you are using a Mini 14 and you can pack a lot of punch than compared to an M416.
Batman here using a slot machine, I guess. The slot machine does actually work in room matches. I did not know that. Apparently they do. Apparently they do. So actually, he spotted in level 3 armor there as well, and that's some good loot for Team WGSLDR. And I think most of these teams, oh no, he's got a ghillie there as well. I think most of these teams are going in for the AR drops here as well. And the best thing about it is that due to the size, which is I think Miramar is going to be an 18-8 map. So due to the size of the map, most of these teams have a very good chance of securing AR drops without actually getting ambushed. The chance of them getting ambushed is quite low actually because in a room like this a lot of commitment should be given out in traveling because the best thing would be I think in this stage the best thing to do for a team would be to just hold on for now and if a team is just lacking in the needed necessary points if they did not manage to actually make much of a commitment in the first 2 rounds the best thing would be to just hold off for the minute and just keep on doing up in their looting process so that is exactly what they are doing and could we look into the map for a couple of seconds
තාම ටීම්ස් 14 ඒ විදිහටම බලාගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට මැප් එක ලොකු නිසා තමයි මෙච්චරයි ටයිම් එකකට මේගොල්ලන්ට සෙකියු වෙලා ඉන්න පුළුවන් උනේ මොකද ගොඩක් ලොකු මැප් එකක් මේක කිව්වා වගේම තම අවුට් ඔෆ් සර්කල් ටීම්ස් දෙකක් වගේ ඉන්නේ මේ සර්කල් එකේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ මං හිතන්නේ සර්කල් එකේ ලොකු ඩැමේජ් එකක් නැහැ ඒත් ඉතින් ගොඩක් කට්ටිය මම හිතන්නේ තාමත් ලෝඩ් කරනවා මොකද ලෝඩ් කියන දේ ගොඩක් වැදගත් ලෝඩ් කියන එක වැදගත් කියලා කියන්නේ ගොඩක් කට්ටිය try කරන්නේ ස්නයිපර් එකකට තමයි ස්නයිපර් එකක් 80 ස්කෝප් එකක් 6 ස්කෝප් එකක් තමයි ගොඩක් කට්ටිය try කරන්නේ මොකද්ද ළඟ ඉඳන් කිල් එකක් සිගු කර ගන්නට වඩා මේක දුරින් ඉඳලා කිල් එකක් සිගු කර ගන්න එක ඇඟට ගුණයි මොකද මෙතන තර්ඩ් පාටියක් සෙට් වුණොත් කාට කිල් එකක් සිගු වෙයිද කාගේ කිල් එකක් දෙන්න වේද කියලා හිතා ගන්න බෑ බලමු මොකද මම හිතන්නේ තර්ඩ් සර්කල් එකත් අපිට සෙට් වුණා අවුට් ඔෆ් සර්කල් කොට දෙනෙක් ඉන්න මම හිතන්නේ ඒකවලට දැන් හිමිහිමිට සර්කල් ඇතුළට එන ටයිම් එක හරි මොකද සර්කල් ඩැමේජ් වෙන්නත් බෑ මොකද සර්කල් වාසිය ගන්න ටීම් එකට චිකන් ඩිනර් එකටත් ගොඩක් ලේසි වෙනවා මොකද සර්කල් එක ඇතුළේ ඉඳිද්දි වෙහිකල් එකක් තියෙනවා නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් සර්කල් එක ඇතුළට අපිට යන්න පුළුවන් මම හිතන්නේ අපි ස්පෙක් කරලා බලන පාන පකාඩෝ පැත්තන තමයි සර්කල් එක ලොස් ලෙවල්ස් ඇතුළු පකාඩෝ සයිඩ් එකට තමයි සර්කල් එක රොටේට් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා මම හිතන්නේ අවුට් ඔෆ් සර්කල් ගොඩක් කට්ටිය ඉන්නේ දැන් මම හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් කට්ටිය එනවා තාම අපිට ෆුල් ටීම් එකක් ඩවුන් කරගන්න විදියක් උන්නේ නැහැ මොකද අපි රූම් එක පටන් ගත්තා ඉඳන් ටීම්ස් 14 අපිට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් තාමත් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් බලමු ගොඩක් කට්ටිය තාමත් ලූට් කරන සීන් එකේ ඉන්නේ බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා හොඳ ටීම් එකක් අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙන මොකද්ද නෝමල් මැච් එකක් නෙවෙයි රුපියල් 50000ක් වගේ ලොකු මුදලක් තමයි වින් කරන ස්ක්වොඩ් එක ලැබෙන්නේ ඒක නිසා අනිවාර්යෙන් good team work එකක් අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙන්න ඕන මොකද ස්ක්වොඩ් එකක් ඩවුන් කරගන්න අනිවාර්යෙන් සෝලෝ vs ස්ක්වොඩ් ගහනට වඩා ස්ක්වොඩ් එකක් ඩවුන් කරගන්න ස්ක්වොඩ් එකක් එකතු වෙලා ප්ලේ කරද්දී මම හිතනවා ගොඩ ලොකු දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් ස්ක්වොඩ් එකකට කියලා බලමු ටීම්ස් 201කින් ප්ලේ කරන මේ ටූර්නමන්ට් එකේ බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා අපි විනින් ප්‍රයිස් එක කොහොමද කාටද යන්නේ මේ මැචස් ටික කොහොමද වෙන්නේ අපි කලින් බැල වගේ වෙරංගල් වීකෙන්ඩි මැචස් දෙක එන්ඩ් වුණා දැන් අපි යන්නේ මිරමාර් ෆයිනල් මැච් එකක් දවස් යන ප්ලේ කරන බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා ඉතින් මේ රූම් එකේ මේ මැච් එකේ කාටද චිකන් ඩිනර් එක කාටද මොස් කියලා එන්නේ කොහොමද පොයින්ට් සිස්ටම් එක කැල්කියුලේට් වෙලා කාටද පොයින්ට්ස් වැඩිපුර ඉස්සරහට යන්න පුළුවන් එන්නේ කියලා
Yes. So
ලහිරගේ අපි මැප් එක පටන් ගනිදීම දැක්ක ප්ලේන් එක ගියේ මැප් එකට පොඩ්ඩක් පල්ලෙහාට. ඉතින් ප්ලේයර්ස්ලාට මැප් එකේ උඩ කොනට බහින්න ටිකක් අමාරුයි දුරත් එක්ක. ඒක නිසා මේ ගොඩක් zone out ඉන teams ඒ පැත්තෙන් rotate වෙනවා නම් they can just increase their placement points, and we can see a bit of a situation going between team RX and team Asian, because team SL and team RX, because they did not consider that, and they are trying to rotate to the cluster of teams, and let's see how it goes for team RX. I think their luck has turned out. We'll see how they will perform in the last match.
Yeah, exactly. Besides, and also we've got CB Atom from Cold Blacks. Could we just jump into Cold Blacks? Yes, team number 3. They had made quite a move in the first 2 matches, and I think they're at it again as well. They're facing off Team Zeus from the very beginning. So this match, I think Team CB versus Team Zeus, as I can remember, Crypto. The match was in both the stages. I think in both the matches actually. In both the matches actually, this fight actually happened in the final zone. So now it's happening way before the final zone. Team CB and Zeus are just gonna take themselves out. It's gonna be either CB or it's gonna be Zeus. So CB Sudhir with a very nice net FS 4-2, 42 only gets knocked off there as well. And I think
it's gonna be a good chance for the teams at the bottom of the leaderboard.
Exactly, definitely. So one of the leading teams are gonna get taken off with consideration to this fight. Yes, team number 11 with a couple of nades, and CB Atom going in for those knocks. CB Roma with a nice play towards Godzilla. Zeus gets knocked off. I think 2 knocks for team number 11 there, and teams. I think Team Frag just basically pushing into team number 11. I think Pure Aim Zeus is quite far away as well, so a revive would not be possible, or rather a support 5 would not be possible, and team CB just dominating the entire story. I think it's gonna be it's just gonna be Pure Aim Zeus, the last man standing for his team. They're not even confirming the kills. They're just leaving Godzilla out in the open, just knocking him off and leaving Godzilla out in the open. And CB is just gonna chase down Pure Aim Zeus, but Pure Aim Zeus gets paid off by a different team. That is gonna be team number 13. That is a TR squad, right, Crypto?
Yeah. It's quite crowded, I think, in San Martin. If I can get a look at the map, I think most teams are trying to rotate into San Martin, which is quite a bit of a mistake, I think. And even I said earlier, even Team RX is trying to rotate towards San Martin. And Lairwai?
ටීම් 3 එකට මං හිතන්නේ හිතුව නැති විදිහටම එතන නේට් ටිකක් දාගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. මං හිතන ටීම් එක ඩවුන් කරන්න පුළුවන් ටීම් මට මතක නැහැ ටීම් 7 මට මතක නැහැ මොකද එතන නොක්ඩවුන් එක ටීම් 11 එක මං හිතන්නේ හොඳ පුෂ් එකක් දුන්නේ. ඒත් මං හිතන්නේ ටීම් CB ඉසෙට් මොකද ටීම් එක මොකද්ද
CB Code Black
CBS ස්කොඩ් එක හොඳ ටීම් එකක් මම දැක්ක එතන නේට් ටිකක් හොඳට වැටුණා. කොහමද ටීම් එක ඩවුන් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා අන්තිමේදී 3 කිල්ස් සිකු කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. ෆුල් ස්කොඩ් එක 3 කිල්ස් සිකු කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. මම හිතන්නේ සර්කල් එකේ වාසියෙන් තමයි මට මතක විදියට CB ලා ස්කොඩ් එක අනිත් ස්කොඩ් එක ඩවුන් කරගත්තේ. මම හිතන්නේ එයාලා තවත් බලනවා සර්කල් එක ඇතුළට කවුද ඉන්නේ කියලා. මම හිතන්නේ එයාලගේ ෆුල් ස්කොඩ් ඩවුන් වෙන්නේ නැතුව ඇති. මම හිතන විදිහට මොකද එයාලා තාම එතන බලනවා තාම කවුද එන්නේ සර්කල් එක ඇතුළට කියලා බලමු. ටීම් CBS ල මචං සුපිරි ගේම් එකක් දුන්නා එතන. අනිවාර්යෙන් එතන ෆුල් ස්කොඩ් එක ඩවුන් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. අපි ටීම් TR ල තමයි බලන් ඉන්නේ. මම හිතන්නේ කිල් එකක් සිකු කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙච්ච කොල්ලෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඒ තමයි ක්‍රවුලි ටීම් කිල් එකක් සිකු කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. කොහොමද කොල්ලෝ සෙට් එකම මම හිතන්නේ සර්කල් ඇතුළේ තව RX ලා ස්කොඩ් එක පැත්තෙත් මම හිතන්නේ වලියක් නොක්ඩවුන් එකක් අපිට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා.
Team 14 I think.
Team 14. RX ටීම් RX බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. මං හිතන්නේ අර ටීම් 15 එකේ කොල්ලෝ දෙන්නෙක් හොඳලා මං හිතන්නේ ඉතන හරි ෆුල් ස්කොඩ් ඩවුන් වුණා. මං හිතන ටීම් 15 එක එතන සිකියුර් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන 2 කිල්ස් එක ටීම් 14 එකට බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. කිව් වගේම ටීම්ස් 14ක් එක තිබුණු මිරමාල් මැප් එක දැන් ටීම්ස් 11ක් තමයි ඉතුරු වෙලා ඉන්නේ. තව සර්කල්ස් තුනක් නේ සර්කල්ස් දෙකක් වගේ තමයි අපිට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. ෆුල් මැප් එක එන්ඩ් වෙන්න බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ටීම් RX ලා ෆුල් ස්කොඩ් වෙලා ඉන්න මෙතන ටීම් කිල්ස් දෙකක් එක්ක ටීම්ස් 11 ටීම්ස් 11ක් තමයි තාම අපිට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. බල මොක දෙනෙක ඉතින් ටීම්ස් එකොලහ මොනවයිදියට වෙයිද ම හිතන්න සකල් වාසියෙන් ඇවින් කරන්න පුළුවන් මොනවතික හිතාගන්න බැති බල පොඩ්ඩ කවේ ටීම් එක ටීම්ස් මොනවාගේ කියල යි ස්පෙක් කල නද කිප්ට
ලයිරෝ කිවත් වගේ ඉතින් වෙන ගරුප්ස් ගහන ලේස් ලයින්නන හිත ඔය කට්ටි ලීඩ බෝඩ් එක අපින්නන මහිතන්නේ මිරමාර මැප් එක හොඳ ඔපචනටිකක් ඔය කට්ටි ලීඩ බෝඩ් එක විටන්න මොකද you can make use of the plane paths, you can make use of good rotations and get the placement kills, and as well as you can get some knocks from third parties as well. So I think there's a good chance for the players who are at the bottom of the leaderboard to climb on to the top. So make sure that you play all the 3 matches. Don't get disheartened by playing 2 matches, and we can see CB Sudhira trying to scout out Team LND and yeah, best play.
Yes. So we've got team number 4 here. Just like Kripto mentioned, we've got team LND and they're going to get sprayed off aggressively by CB Grim, and he's going to take that knock. He's probably going to get that revive soon as well. And CB Sudhir getting knocked off with a nice nade. Rat 2 Simple going in for the push. Can he make it? He's going to get sprayed off at the same time. Team CB just going out for a huge flank as well. Roma, they are trying to get a better angle. And I think Rat 2 Simple is knocked off for the moment. CB Roma there with a nice angle spraying off team number 4. And it's going to be team number 4 is in a bit of a disadvantage. They're in a bit of a cluster there. As you can see, CB Roma is further going in tank, and CB Grim just confirming his kills as well. So it's not looking so good for team number 4. As you can see, team LND is just backing off, trying to cancel out the flank. Given out by CB Roma, and CB Grim is trying to get some couple of shots in, and and that's it, guys. CB Grim with a nice spray control. Nice spray control, and LND Garcia goes off just like that, and team number 3 is just aggressively pushing in team LND, and that's gonna be pretty much it for team LND. And team CB Grim with a total of 7 kills. They're just dominating this round of the tournament as well. I think this round of the group stage here as well. CB at it again. They've also already got 7 kills, I suppose.
ටීම් සීබිල කතා කරති ම දන්න සුපිරිම ගේවක් ප්ලේ කරයි කොල්ල සෙට් එක අනිවාරෙන් M416 එකට ෆෝස් කොප් එකක් දාගෙන ගොඩක් තුර ඉඳලා මං හිතන්නේ හොඳ කිල්ස් ටික සිකු කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණේ කොල්ලට අපි බලපු ස්පෙක් කරපු කොල්ල සෙට් එකට අනිවාරෙන් ටීම්ස් කිල්ස් 7ක් තියෙන මට ප්‍රෙඩිට් කරන්න පුළුවන් අනිවාරෙන් මගේ ෆයිනල් 2 ටීම් වලට මං හිතන්නේ ටීම් සීබිල සිලෙක්ට් වෙයි කියලා මොකද ඒ තරම් හොඳටම ප්ලේ කරා ටීම් කිල්ස් වලින් කොල්ල 3 දෙනෙක්ට 2 කිල්ස් වගේ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන එක කොල්ලට 1 කිල්ස් වගේ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා ඒ වගේ තමයි කිල්ස් 7ක් සිකු කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණේ ටීම් CB ලට මම හිතන්නේ එතන හොඳ වලියක් ගිය මං හිතන්නේ මේ බලමු ටීම්ස් දැනට 10ක් ඉන්නවා ටීම් 2D එක තමයි අපි ස්පෙක් කරගෙන ඉන්නේ ටීම් 2D එකට තාම කිල් සිකු කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙලා නැහැ කොහොම හරි කොල්ල සෙට් එක පුළුවන් තරම් try කරන්න සර්කල් ඇතුළට යන්න සර්කල් ඇතුළේ මං හිතන්නේ ටීම් 19 and ටීම් 7 එකක් ඇතුළේ මං හිතන්නේ මෙතන engage වෙන්න හිතාගෙන ඉන්නේ බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලමු ටීම් 9 එක 9 එක සහ ටීම් 7 9 එක සහ ටීම් 18 එක දැන් තියෙන්නේ 2D F4 ස්ක්වොඩ් එකේ දෙන්නෙක් ටවුන් කරලා සිකු කිල් එක සිකු කරන්න පුළුවන් TD on කවියට මං හිතන්නේ කිල් එක සිකු කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණා මං හිතන්නේ කොල්ලගේ 2D ස්ක්වොඩ් එකේ පළවෙනි කිල් එක තමයි සිකු කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණා ටීම් 9 එකයි ටීම් 7 එකයි තමයි මචං මෙතන රොටේට් වෙන්නේ කාගේ කිල් එක කාට සිකු කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා හිතා ගන්න බෑ බොයිස් ටීම්ස් 10ක් ඉන්න තා බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා මං හිතන්නේ තාම කොල්ල සෙට් එකේ ඉන්නේ සර්කල් ඇතුලේ සර්කල් ඇතුලේ ඉන්න තාම
Yes, Crypto.
Okay.
So far, Crypto. I think we were talking about even earlier. We were guessing the teams that might end up in the final zone. So looking into it, I think with consideration to the team Seus getting wiped off completely in the very first few rounds of the game. Like, what is your idea on it, Crypto? Like, what do you think? Like, which team would have a better chance of it? Like, looking into the gameplay that has been up to it for now.
Just looking at this zone, I think Team SLDR has a good chance of surviving, and Team F4, I think they took a smart decision to rotate into the zone, and they are able to gate camp a few of the teams moving into the zone as well, I think, if they can. And we have Team Agent at the right side of the map, and it's the only team to the right side of the map, and so they will have a better chance to moving on to the next zone as well. So yeah, we can see 2D Kevia using his AWM, trying to confirm the knock, and yeah, display.
Yes, so as as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we've got team number 7 and team number 13 here, and 7C. I think team 7C is at it again as well, and CB already. I think 2D on KV are here trying to confirm his kills. He's already got a total of 2 kills secured for his team, and he's going to take a couple of shots in and looking for that headshot very calmly. And also, we should definitely focus on team WGSLDR because I think he just, I think. Yeah,
Just
if that kill
wiped the
message
entire
was
team
very
with a grenade.
yeah, with a single grenade. If that kill message was very accurate, I think WGSLDR Moha just wiped out an entire squad with a single nade. What the actual hell just happened out there? I'm not sure what that was, but that was a very well placed nade with a total of, I think Team RX had a total of 4 to 3. I doubt they lost a casualty. I doubt they had a casualty, but I'm
Yeah,
pretty
the
sure
entire team was alive.
their entire team was alive. So that was a total of 4 kills secured for them just in one nade. And
Yeah, he's got to be like a master chef. You got to have that perfect cooking time, perfect precision. Yeah, so he's got to be a master chef. We can see him taking another 2 knocks as well. Good gate camping, and yeah.
troubles are very important when it comes to a match like this, especially smokes and also when clearing compounds. Nades are very, very important. So looking into the map, what do you think, Red Lion? Like, which team has an advantage over?
අනිවාර්ය හිතුම නැති තැනකට තමයි සර්කල් එක සෙට්ලා තියෙන්නේ. මොකද මම ලොකු කව එකක් ගන්න තැනක් නෑ. මම හිතන විදියට ගොඩක්ම ඕපන් ඒරියායකට තමයි සර්කල් එක සෙට්ලා තියෙන්නේ. අනිවාර්ය කීප විදියටම ස්මෝක් කියන්නේ ට්‍රබල්ස් කියන අනිවාර්යෙන් දැන් මෙතෙන්ට සෙට් වෙන්න ඕන දෙයක්. මොකද අපිට කව එකක් නැති වෙලාවට අපි කව එකක් සෙට් කරගන්න ගොඩක් try කරන්නේ ස්මෝක් එකකින් තමයි. අනිවාර්යෙන් ස්මෝක් අර අපි වෙනද කියන වගේම මිරමාර් කියලා කියන්නේ ස්නයිපර්ස්ලට හොඳ මැප් එකක් වගේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ ඕපන් ඒරියායක සර්කල් එක සෙට් වුණොත් අපිට අනිවාර්යෙන් ලොකු කව එකක් තියෙන එක්ක වෙයි එක ඩැමේජ් කරලා කව එක හදා ගන්න ඕනේ. නැත්නම් ස්මෝක් එකකින් තමයි අපිට කව එක ගන්න වෙන්නේ. බලමු හිතපු නැති තැනක මැප් එකට මේ මෙච්චර ලොකු මැප් එකක හිතපු නැති තැනක කියලා කියන්නේ ගොඩක් ඕපන් ඒරියාවකට තමයි මම හිතන්නේ ෆයිනල් සර්කල් සෙට් වෙන්නේ යන විදියට. මොකද ෆයිනල් සර්කල් එකත් බලද්දි ටීම්ස් 9ක් දැනට ඉන්නවා. ටීම්ස් 9ක් කියලා කියන්නේ ලයිව් දැනට ඉන්නවා. මම හිතන්නේ 25ක් විතර මට පේන විදියට අනිවාර්යෙන් ඒක නිසා ෆයිනල් සර්කල් එකේ ලොකු මැච් ලොකු රෂ් එකක් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. කාගේ කිල් එක කාට සිංගල් කරගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා හිතා ගන්න. මොකද තර්ඩ් පාටි කිල්ස් තමයි මෙතන වැඩියෙන්ම සෙට් වෙන්නේ. ඒ තරමට දැන් මෙතන කට්ටිය ඉන්න ෆයිනල් සර්කල් එකේ වෙද්දි මම හිතන්නේ තියෙන ගහකට මුවා වෙලා තියෙන ගලකට මුවා වෙලා නැත්නම් වෙහිකල් එක ඩැමේජ් කරලා තමයි කොල්ල සෙට් එකට කව එකක් ගන්න ලොකු කව එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් යන්නේ. අනිවාර්යෙන් බලමු ඉතින් CD සයිස් මම හිතන කිල් එකක් සිංගල් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. මම හිතන්නේ ෆයිනල් සර්කල් එකේ දැන් ලොකු රෂ් එකක් යන හිතාගෙන ඉන්නවා. මම හිතන්නේ ටීම්ස් ඔක්කොම සර්කල් එන්න තමයි බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ. බලමු ටීම් Q වගේම ටීම් අපේ ටීම් CB ල ස්කොඩ් එක සුපිරියර් ප්ලේ කරලා ටීම් kills 8 kills තියෙනවා මම හිතන්නේ ස්කොඩ් එකට. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඉතින් තාකොල්ල සෙට් එක තාමත් ඉතින් ෆෝස් 6 ස්කෝප් එකක් තියෙනවා කොල්ල එක ගත්තේ M416 එකක් එක්ක ස්මෝක් ටෙක් දාගෙන තමයි කොල්ල කව එක හදාගන්න try කරන්නේ. ගොඩක් කට්ටිය සර්කල් එක ඇතුළට එන ගමන් ඉන්නේ. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඉතින් සර්කල් එක ඇතුළට එනකන් ඉඳලා කාගේ කිල් එක කාට ගන්න පුළුවන් ඒද කියලා හිතාගන්න බෑ. තාම ටීම්ස් 9ක් අලයි බලාගන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට මම හිතන්නේ මේ ඒරියා එකේ ටීම්ස් ගොඩ දෙනෙක් එකලාගෙන ඉන්න කාගේ කිල් එක හිතාගන්න මොන වෙයිද කියලා. එකලාග කිල්ස් කොමාරි එක ටීම් දෙකක් engage කරනවා කියලා කියන අනිවාර්යෙන් තව ටීම් දෙකක්වත් එතන රෂ් කරනවා තර්ඩ් පාටි එන්න. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ටීම් 5 එක දැන් මම හිතන සර්කල් එකේ ඇතුළට එන්න ෆුල් ට්‍රයි එක දෙන කොල්ලගේ හෙල්මට් කැලවිලා තියෙන බොයිස් මම හිතන්නේ ස්නයිපර් පාරක් වැදලා තියෙන කොල්ලගේ. බලමු WG ටීම් එක මම හිතන්නේ කොල්ලට තියෙන අපේ WG මොහට තියෙන මං හිතන්නේ 6 kills මං හිතන්නේ team kills 9 kills තියෙන මං හිතන්නේ මම හිතන විදිහට team kill වලින් වැඩිම team kills තියෙන මේ squad එකට වෙන්න ඕනේ. මම හිතන විදිහට WG squad එකට වෙන්නද බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඉතින් teams 8යි තව team එකක් down කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙලා තියෙන මං හිතන team 4 SLD ස්කොඩ් එකේ කෙනෙක්ව ඩවුන් කරගත්ත මම බලන් ඉන්න විදිහට බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඉතින් boys ඉතින් දැන් තමයි ඉතින් ගේම් එකම පටන් ගත්තේ. ගේම් එක හරියට පටන් ගත්තේ. රෂ් ගේම් ප්ලේ එකක් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාලා ඔක්කොටම ටීම්ස් ගොඩක් කට්ටියගේ හෙල්මට් කැලවිලා වීසිලා තියෙන boys ඉතින් ස්නයිපර් පාරවල් ටිකක් ඇදලා දෙන මම හිතන විදිහට. ඉතින් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ටීම් CB ස්කොඩ් එකත් මචං අපිට අනිවාර්යෙන් මතක් කරන්න ඕන. රූම් එක පටන් ගත්ත වෙලාවේ ඉඳන්ම ලොකු ගේමක් ආපු පොලස් ටික වන්මානම මතක ඇති. CB සුදීරගේ නේට් ටික බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන තිස්සෙල්ලා නේට් වලින් කොල්ලා ටීල් ටිකක් ඩවුන් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. අනිවාර්යෙන් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඉතින් CB ස්කොඩ් එක දාවි ස්පෙක් කරගෙන ඉන්නේ boys 8 kills එක්ක බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඉතින් ටීම්ස් 8ක් දැනට සෙට්ල් ඉන්නවා. ෆයිනල් නෙමෙයි ෆයිනල් මං හිතන්නේ ෆයිනල් සර්කල් එක මම හිතන විදියට බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඉතින් තාම ටීම්ස් 8ක් එකලගේ අනිවාර්ය කේස් එකක් ඩවුන් එක දිගට බලන් ඉඳමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා බොයිස්. ඉතින් කිව්වා වගේම ඕපන් ඒරියා එකට තමයි පිරමාරකේ අපිට මැප් එකේ ෆයිනල් සර්කල් සෙට් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. දිනේ CB සුදීරගෙන් තවත් නොක්කයක් බලාගෙන පුළුවන් ටීම් F4 ලගේ ස්ක්වොඩ් එකේ එක්කෙනෙක් ඩවුන් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. CB ලගේ වැඩිම අවධානයක් යොමු වෙන්න අපේ නේද බලන් ගියාට පස්සේ අපේ කවුද බ්ලේස්ට්‍රේට් නේද CB ස්ක්වොඩ් එකේ ලොකු කිල්ස් ටිකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා මට මතක විදිහට ටීම් රූම් එක පටන් ගත්ත වෙලාවේ
I think yes, definitely, and also like at the moment I feel like they're dealing they are sort of in a bit of a tough situation. As you can see, they're trying their best to move inside the zone, but you know, in return, trying their best to not get seen by the enemy or ambush at the same time. So they're trying their best, and that is exactly the kind of thing that team number 7 needed. I think they're just gonna spray off, and Nate's coming in again from team yes, I think team 2D is gonna rush team number 5 for the moment. So we'll be seeing a lot of nades thrown in by team Frag, team CB actually, team CB, and also we'll be seeing a lot of nades thrown in at the same time here as well. So just like what Red Light mentioned, this is gonna be the actual game right now. Everything's gonna start. Everything in this entire group stage is gonna be decided depending on how each of these teams perform. Some of these teams already made their name on the leaderboard, but for now, I think to teams like team number 12 and also team number 13 alongside team number 9, to them, I think this is going to be quite an opportunity to make a name on the leaderboard for the group E stage of the tournament. Crypto, what do you have to say regarding the situation right now? It's going to be 10 team, 5 team remaining.
SLDR couldn't perform that much in the first 2 matches. I think they are trying to make their mark on the leaderboard. They are outperforming each and every team right now, and it seems like the two Titans are colliding. We have Team CB and Team SLDR fighting off each other. They are trying to use their nades. They are trying to get an angle, and we can see how Team CB has spread it throughout the last zone. They are trying to get that angle. They are trying to get knocks, and we can see DCG Caesar, CB Grim taking 2 knocks. CB Grim confirming his knock, and and we can see Team SLDR moving on to the zone, while CB has a great advantage because they have that high ground and they have already spread it to half of the last zone, I think. So they have plenty of angles to cover, and they'll be getting knocks left and right in the last zone. And we can see that SLDR Snake is trying to move to the last zone. I think he will be taken out by CB
Actually
Adam.
trying to snake himself. I feel like he's actually trying to snake himself.
ෆයිනල් සර්කල් එකත් මගේ දැන් පටන් ගත්තා. දැන් ටීම්ස් 3කට කොල්ල සෙට් එක අඩු වෙලා තියෙන බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. කොල්ල ණය දාගෙන ඉන්න සීන් එකක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. CB ස්ක්වොඩ් එකේ තාම අපිට බලාගෙන ලෙවල් 12 කිල්ස් එක ඉන්නවා මචං ස්ක්වොඩ් එකේ. කොල්ලෙක් ඩවුන් වෙලා කොල්ලෙක් හීල් අප් කරනකම ඉන්නේ බොයිස්. බලමු ටීම්ස් දෙකයි ඉන්නේ ෆයිනල් ටීම්ස් දෙක විතර. ටීම් 9 and ටීම් 9 and ටීම් 5 තමයි බලාගෙන පුළුවන් ඉන්නේ බොයිස්. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. කාටද වින චිකන් ඩිනර් එක සෙට් වෙන්නේ කාටද කියලා බලමු. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා ඉතින්.
It's really impressive how SLDR has turned the tables. Yeah, they have they couldn't perform in the last 2 matches, and they are like outperforming each and everything right now.
That is what it doesn't matter. Everything is situation when it comes to PUBG. So that is exactly what is happening. That is right now. So I think team number 5 is gonna get a knock. I think Raven. Team number 9 is gonna get a knock towards yes. That's a knock towards. I think Raven is gonna push in through the open smoke. He's gonna take some zone damage as well. And at the last second, that's a full squad wipeout coming out from Team WG SLDR, and I'm pretty sure they've made a nice spot on the leaderboard. So that is gonna be Team WG SLDR with WG SLDR Marsh and WG SLDR Moha with a total of 6 kills, and SLDR Snake there with 4 kills. SLDR Batman with a total of 4 kills there as well, and I'm pretty sure they've managed to confirm a total of 14 kills. I'm pretty sure alongside the placement points, they're going to make a nice name on the leaderboard for the Group E stages. And second place goes out to team TR, not sure, team TRX, and team RX actually, team RX. And also that is going to be a DCG team, and also third place goes out none other than Code Blacks. And I'm pretty sure even Crypto knows that Code Blacks, they did so well in the first 2 rounds. They're pretty much going to go into the leaderboard on the third as well, and that's going to be a nice a nice lead in the leaderboard for Code Blacks there as well, right, Crypto?
Yes, and we could see how the Team RX couldn't perform to their usual performance in this match. It's because of their strategies. It's because of the strategies they used, I think. And so the luck can turn out on you at any time. So I think all the teams at the bottom of the leaderboard, make sure you play all the three matches because you have a good chance of climbing onto the leaderboard at the last match, which is Miramar.
Yes, definitely. So, Red Lion. So, I mean, you weren't here for the first and the second, but you saw everything that happened in the third, which is going to be very, very important on the leaderboard of points for each of these teams. So, what do you think? Like, with consideration to a normal Miramar match, what do you think? What did it impress you? What do you think? Like, what's your opinion on it?
ඒවා කිව්වාගේම WG ස්කොඩ් එක ගැන අපි මේ පහසේ හිතරට ලොක ගේමක් දුන්න මොකද ක්‍රීම් කිල්ස් 14ක් එක ෆයිනල් මැච් එක වින් කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණා යාලට මම හිතන W මොහ තමයි 6 කිල් එක මම දැකපු විදිහට මොස් කිලර් වෙන්නේ ඉතින් ටීම් කිල්ස් මම හිතන මට මතක විදිහට කිල් එකකට පොයින්ට් කොහමද තිබුණා අපිට කිල් එකකට සාමාන්‍යයෙන්
Point එකයි. Yes.
පොයින්ට එකක් වගේ තිබුණා ඉතින් ලොකු පොයින්ට් ගානකින් මම හිතන WG ස්කොඩ් එක ඉස්සරහට ටීම් කිල්ස් 14ක් එක සෙකන්ඩ් ටීම් එකකට කිල්ස් 7ක් එක තමයි සෙකන්ඩ් ටීම් එකත් ඉතින් වින් කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණා ඉතින් ඇත්තම කිව්වොත් ඉතින් මේ වගේ පොයින්ට් ගොඩක් ගන්න පුළුවන් එකම chance එක තමයි ඉතින් චිකන් ඩිනර් එකට ෆස්ට් ටයිම් ෆස්ට් සෙට් එකට ෆස්ට් ටීම් එකට ලොකු පොයින්ට් ප්‍රමාණයක් එකතු වෙන වගේම තමයි ඒ වගේම තමයි අනිත් පැත්තත් බලන්න ඕන කිල්ස් ටීම් කිල්ස් 14ක් කියලා කියන්නේ ලොකු ප්‍රමාණයක් මම හිතන්නේ ඉතින් අනිත් මැප්ස් දෙකත් එක්ක රංගල් වීකෙන්ඩ් එකත් එක්ක ගන්න මිරමාර් එකේ ටීම් කිල්ස් 14ක් එක්ක චිකන් ඩිනර් එකක් ගන්නවා කියලා කියන්නේ ඉතින් ලොකු පොයින්ට්ස් ප්‍රමාණයක් ඉතුරු කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා ටීම්ස් WG ලට අපි සුපාතන නිවාන ටීම් WG ලට ඇන් සෙකන්ඩ් ටීම් එකට ඉතින් මම හිතනවා ඉතින් එයාලට ෆයිනල් මැචස් වලට ඉතින් පහසුවෙන් ගේමක්ම නැතුව ඉතින් ෆයිනල් මැච් වල සිලෙක්ට් වෙන්න පුළුවන් කියලා නේද?
Yes, definitely. So that was pretty much it for today, and I have to specially thank our guest streamer for today, Redline Gaming, for being a part of this because it has been a nice trip with you around, and thank you very much for joining here and being a part of this amazing tournament. Thank you very much, Redline, and also
thank you.
To none other than RX Crypto for making it very very easy for me and very very easy for me, and also making it very smooth on the commentating side for the first two matches there as well, including the third one. Thank you very much, RX Crypto. And and also, guys, so this was actually the Dynami 2021 presented by IronSide Gaming. This was the Group E stage, and we've completed that as well. And the score and the leaderboard alongside the close, I think. Hold up. Yes. The scoreboard will be shared quite soon. The scoreboard will be shared quite soon in the WhatsApp group as well. So stay tuned for that because we'll be doing that quite soon. And also, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much it for now. And we'll be with you alongside IronSide around 7 p.m. for the next group stage that is gonna be held around 7 p.m. in Sri Lankan time. So, ladies and gentlemen, do stay tuned for that as well. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be moving out for now, and we'll be back in at around 7 p.m. So do make note of it and do show up on the live and do show us some love because this is Dynami 2021 and this is going to be one of the biggest events that is going to be held. One of the biggest PUBG mobile events that is going to be held on the year of 2021. And Maximum Esports alongside Recursion X being strategic partners. So thank you very much, and I guess that is it for today. And if RX Crypto or Redline has anything to say, you could just say it out loud now. And
I just got word that Call Breeze would be coming to the 7 p.m. stream. So if you guys are eager to see Call Breeze back in action, it's a chance for you guys to get that experience as well. So thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed.
Yes. See you in the stream. See you. Bye.